Okay. Haha. Thank you. Yeah. So while I was all mute, I was saying this is my first time, so it's gonna be a little rough. So thanks for coming here. Today I'm just gonna reflect, talk, hang out, chill. Maybe some people will come through. I don't know, but I'm trying this out. This is gonna be a new thing, and I just want to take time to reflect on the movement, share stuff, and talk. Hey, Itomi, thanks, man. Appreciate you always. El Divino Vega. Andy, yo, everyone's here. Thanks for showing up. Sarangheyo. So, yeah, I'm just gonna with everything going on in the movement, up to date, up to today. I just kind of want to take time to talk and reflect on the movement. And this is gonna be the first of something I'm gonna try, which is a series that either I'll do on my podcast or start a new series. But hey, Dark Knight, what's up? Uh, what I want to do is I want to start a series of videos or podcasts, interviews, whatever you want to call it. I want to bring one person on each time and reflect and talk about the movement and not critique it, not do current events. But what I want to do is I want to invite people on just to share their experiences and the whole tell their story of the release of Snyder movement to them, what it meant to them, you, me. So I figure I'll just start this one with me and just kind of break some ice, and we'll just talk. Hope y'all are doing good. But yeah, I just think, hopefully if I can make this a platform so everyone can share their stories, you know. Um, I'm not on any side. In my opinion, there are no sides, just a group of fans that don't get along with each other. There's no sides. That's the biggest illusion. But yeah, because I think I don't like tribes and factions. So I just think that when people do this, they create this kind of nucleus, and then other people around can come in. If you just expand the park to be kind of like a theme park, maybe we could all just hang out and chill wherever we want. So I know I was trying here, right? So at the same time, is that Vega? I think you are supposed to be on here with me. I don't know. We'll see. But forgive me, this is going to be a little rough. But yeah, if you want to talk, let me know what's good. But I am going to learn how to share screen stuff. Uh, invite guests to see how this layout is. This is totally my first time, so be gentle. All right. What is this screen? What does this do? You guys see anything different? Ho ho? Huh. Let me open up my, because this is the first time I'm using StreamYard. Any StreamYard pros in the house, let me know. Maybe you can let me know what's going on here. But let's take a peek at my own channel. See what's going on. Y'all excited for the dark side? Oh, you with it? Cool. I hit you a link. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing, upload complete. I don't understand this thing. So what I do want to do is I want to see if how I could share screens. I don't know how this works really. Oh, share screen. There's a button right there. Hello. I'm sharp as a marble, people. Y'all know that. I'll probably DM you. Sharing screen is easiest with two monitors. Sharing best with a. Don't show these tips again. What does this do? Oh, that's what it does. Cancel. Ooh, that was weird. Dark side is. Truly is. Da, 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 da. Oh, I see. Chrome tab. New tab. Oh, this is what people can do. This is what we could do. So how's this look? Oh, there it is. Ha! All right. We're getting in business. Uh-oh, hopefully there's nothing gross there. Haha, good. I don't want another CNN interruption of a thing coming in. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, I was a little worried. La 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 la. No, not this one. Ah, it all stopped. Oh, dang. I'm not good at this. Okay. Once I get this underway, it'll be good. Did you all buy your shirts, by the way? I want to do a different window. How do I open this into a different window? Move tab to a new window. Ah, that could work. Nice. Nice. So far, so good. Nice. Hell yeah. Hitomi, I definitely need you to join me on commentary for Snyder Cut Fighters. I think you would slay it. You're very knowledgeable and passionate, so it'd be cool. And besides, it'd be cool to kick it too, you know what I'm saying? Sure, let's do this. Because I don't want any more dead space. Dead space as I'm looking through here. Are you guys excited about the Selena Kyle drop? DMing you, Vega. You're the first one, so you'll be the only one. But we talked about this before, so it's no surprise. No surprise. No surprise. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Question, Hitomi, are you on my PlayStation 4? Because I have another Hitomi on, and I hit them up thinking it was you, but they said it wasn't. So now I'm like, who is that? So let me know. Hey, getting paid tomorrow. Congratulations. That is a good day. Yo, I DM'd you, man. Okay, so if I am to share screen, how's that work? Oh, these are just tabs to see what's going on. Okay, let me see how this works. Do I get to pick one? I do get to pick a tab. Nice. Not nice. How do I make this tab separate? Dang it, where's my boy Film Gob when I need him? Oh, he's probably taking a snooze. That's what he's doing. La 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 la. Oh, there we go. All right, I got it fixed. Here we go. Haha. Yeah, on PlayStation. Yeah, you should know my name on there. It's Lord Kojay with the underscore in between. Someone else already had it. But I'm like, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so let's do this. Dang, I really wanted to share what I had up here. Let me do this. Wait, does it bounce between each one that I do? Or no? It's just this one. Okay. So we're trying to see how I could share. Going to a page. Oh, there we go. Haha. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you have not already. This is my my home, meaning it's my favorite app, and I spend a lot of time there. So we're going to go to the very beginning. This will be the conversation. So I don't look so boring to y'all. I'm going to invite an artist, good friend of mine, and Batcat. Yo, Andy, totally about Batcat. My sister's about Wonder Bat, and so is my boy Tim. So we have our first guest today. Can I hear you?
Yo, what's good, Kojay?
Hey, welcome to the Kojay verse.
Man, thank you for having me, man.
This is the first of whatever this is going to be called. I'll think of a name later. I'm good with names. I'm just not that smart on the dot. I'm more of a, I'm sharp as a marble. I'm a little slow. Y'all, if you don't know, this is Vega,
Oh,
artist. hip hop sensation, lyricist.
I try. I try.
I don't know if you do. I don't know if you try enough. It looks so easy to you.
I've been doing it for years, man. I've been doing it for years.
Yeah? Here, let me
Low
just
key since
stop.
I was 12, man.
Yeah, since you're 12.
Hmm.
What got you into hip hop?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, no. What got you into hip hop? What got you
Um.
into wanting to be an MC or rapper?
Mm,
Do you write or
that's
do
a
you
better
spit?
question. Oh, I okay. So I first started writing.
Mm-hmm.
And as the years progressed, I met some cats from the East Coast who were like, "Yo, let's freestyle," and so they would invite me to do these ciphers with them, and the next thing you know, that's kind of how that started. So yeah, I do both technically, but I'll be honest, I'm at a point where like I feel like I freestyled so much, and a lot of it went unrecorded. That if I'm gonna do music, I prefer to write. Like I want something that's gonna actually go out there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Not that I mind freestyling, but like for instance, my little brother, he's into music too now, and every now and then, him and his boys, like we'll be hanging out, and they'll like kick off freestyles, and I usually just sit back, enjoy. I like hearing it. Then they'll ask me to join in. I'll do my little thing, but for the most part, it's like I just want to write and get in the studio now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right, all right.
Hmm.
So what are you doing for I thought you were in a studio. You shared some pictures that look fly as hell.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually gonna be back there this Friday. But yeah, I was in the studio, it's my boy's studio. It's called the Hit Shop. Dude, it's he's legit, man. He's legit. He's actually pretty well known out here in Chicago. He's already getting hit up by actually I think he's actually gonna be in Florida like in a few weeks to work with DJ Khaled and his people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's making moves, man. it,
You know, for the longest time I was calling him Khalid. I didn't know it was
it's
Khalid. I was
it's
like, what? Okay, whatever
I'm
you
just
want.
I'm just following the wave. It probably is Khalid, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think he.
I
You know
just
how
go
some of
by.
those songs on the radios are like, you're listening to DJ Khaled. That's what I thought was official, but I don't know.
Yeah, I go with Khaled because I mean he says Khaled, so that's why I say Khaled.
So
You
I'll
know what
go
I'm
with
saying?
that.
So I'm gonna go with that.
Oh man.
Bro, but how you been, man?
Just trying to do more
I hear you.
with what little time I got. But I'm good, brother.
Mm,
I'm good. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy that gift I sent you.
man, I can't wait till it gets here, bro. I mean, you see me, you see I'm a hat
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
I love hats,
I'm
bro.
a hat
So
guy too, because without the mask, I'm bald. So we become hat people or wig people. I'm a hat
right.
person.
Same here, man.
Wait, you ain't bald, but you're a
I'm,
hat
I'm
person.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah.
Don't go there.
I'm trying not to, man.
Ladies like, oh, but you're set. I'm single. I have issues. You're good. Never mind. You can go there if you want.
Yeah. I'm already married, so you know how it goes, man.
I don't know how it goes.
Oh, you
I'm
don't
trying to get.
know,
I'm trying to get there.
huh?
So yeah, we'll see. I might just bite the bullet and go to eHarmony or something. Whenever they find out about Lord Kojay, though, the real me,
Right, right,
they
right.
go.
Oh
Sorry, I'm
no.
just kidding. No, I had better luck in real life than online. It just worked for one of my sisters, and she said, "Try it, try it."
Really?
Family's always trying to hook you up.
Oh,
It's
that's how
like,
it goes.
yeah, it's like when you get a new thing or get into a new thing, all of a sudden you get so hyped and happy about it, you want other people to get into it. They're like,
Right.
"Yo, I got married. Yo, you should find someone." I get a lot of that. I'm like, "Oh man." And before, because I'm Sri Lankan, at a certain age, my mom, she was all telling me like, "You need to find you a nice girl, get married, have kids." I was like, "Yo, I'm still in college. I'm going to a 2-year college on a 6-year plan. I'm trying to figure this out." It's like it's a mess.
Right, right, right.
Uh,
So wait, so
what's up?
okay, what is your nationality? Uh, Because I don't think I was ever really put on game like
Oh,
that.
I'm American.
Okay,
No,
what's
no,
your
no, for
yeah
reau. Ethnic wise, the
ethnicity?
Jamba Juice
Ethnicity.
goes
What's
with,
your ethnicity?
yeah, the Jamba Juice is Sinhalese and Caucasian with a mix of other
Oh,
stuff, of course, but that's usually it.
okay. But that's
But
the mains.
yeah, but I grew up with my Sri Lankan side,
Okay.
and my mom remarried, and he's Sri Lankan. She actually grew up with him, so they go way back. And then
Mm,
the family's just mostly Sri Lankan.
okay.
But yeah,
You ever been out there to Sri Lanka?
oh yeah, I was there last year. I
Oh,
was
where?
kicking it with Ramesh.
Oh, dope, dope.
We need to catch you up, bro.
Yo, for real, man. For
It's all
real.
good. It's all good.
Sometimes I feel like I'm out of the loop.
Nah, it's really hard to get in the loop. A lot of things happen in the Snarka movement, which is something I want to go over. I have no idea how many people are watching. I don't know if you could see this,
You know,
but hey,
I can't
everyone's
see from
watching.
my
Thank
end.
you. I don't know how this works. I'm still learning. But yo, if you're all
I
watching,
saw
thank you.
Tommy.
Yeah, Hitomi's dope. I love that guy.
He's man, great guy. Great guy.
hmm
Great guy.
Andy is in here.
Oh, Andy,
Yo,
what's up?
Divino Vega, that's you, of course.
That's me, of course. The one and only.
Hey, it's a squad. All right, cool. So what I was gonna do today, I'm just gonna share. What I want to do, bro, is that I want to start sharing stories of the Snarka movement. This today, I guess I'll use this one as mine. Oh, 3 viewers. I see. Cool.
That's what's up.
So best way I'm gonna show it is where I started on. I gotta figure out how to do this on the Instagram. Is it this one? How come I have two Instagram ones? Hold on, let me close this one.
What you
There we
watching
go.
behind you out of curiosity?
Snarka Fighters. I put Mother Box Madness up just for something in the background.
Hey.
Because this is the nicest part of my house or my room that I'm renting at the time. I'm in transition, so I got to spice it up as best as I can. Andy,
Ah,
good vibes indeed. I love that. Hold
yes,
on.
good vibes. I wish I could see
Chappelle.
what you're seeing though. I can't.
I think you can see it now.
Oh, there you go. Now I can. Now I can. Nice.
Cool. Good vibes. Got to throw you on that because it's going to be saved. So here's what I was doing is that I'm going through the very first post I ever did because this has nothing to do with the Snark Head. But looking forward to this movie. If you don't know, I'm glad. When did I post this thing?
That had to,
283 weeks ago? I can't compute that. Oh, there you go. June 4th, 2015. Wow. Okay.
good year. Good year.
I think it was a good year. So there's a bunch of this stuff. Satoru Iwata, sorry. He passed away. Let's see. Your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for the wrong person. At your worst, you'll still be worth it to the right person. Hey,
That couldn't be any more true.
all right. I'm looking at all this stuff, just catching up. This is funny. I haven't watched Fox News in a while, so I think this is outdated. To be fair, but at the time, I did not like it. But the meme says the first thing a cult does is claim that everyone else is lying to you. Take notes, boys and girls. The thing is, here's a rule. I'm not going to ever call out names. And I'll talk about things in general because in general, things move over to other fandoms. In pro wrestling, they have shills and they have factions and infighting as well. It's just been the most worst in my experience with our Snark movement, unfortunately. But I appreciate if you and me don't say any names, don't call out, because the reason I don't want to do that is first off, me personally, these are things of the past. Secondly, I don't think it helps because when people listen to names, they're not listening to the message, and then they start taking things out of context because they're listening to what they want to hear or say, and they're not really absorbing what's going on in front of them. And I don't feel it helps the problem. You know, a lot of people have been exposing and doing stuff all this time. I don't think it's. I think it's done. I think any time to do something right has expired. It's now time to do something maybe different to help. I don't know, but this is a good. I like this one. How do I exit out? There we go. Bam. All right. Oh, I thought this was good that year. That was for
Ah,
Comic Con. Look at all the hype. We
mm,
got Zack
wow.
Snyder hype, CW hype. It looks like everything's good, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
July 20th, 2015. Wow. I remember that. Cosplayer ran into cosplayers.
Oh snap,
Oh,
that's dope.
this was back then too. Oh, you're enraged that Ben Affleck is Batman. Please enlighten me with your opinions on Michael Keaton, Heath Ledger, and Anne Hathaway before you saw those movies. Wow, I'm a stinker. Wow, that was good.
You
That's
were
cool.
you had
I
the
did
right
not make
mind
that.
space for that.
Yeah. I'm feeling better reflecting back in the time. Oh, I remember when Straight Outta came all over. I went crazy, man. Straight out of
Oh wow.
Gotham, straight out of Bloodhaven, because that's where Nightwing is from. And these are just
Yep.
cosplayers I ran into.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, these girls, the cosplay twins, they're amazing. They're really
Neo
cool.
Gotham.
Oh, whoops, I didn't
Wow.
like that. Whoops. Oh,
That's Batman
what, like
Beyond.
3 years later? I like it. Okay. So yeah, Hyrule, Green Hill. Yeah, that was fun. New York,
Hey.
man. I was born. Oh, here we go. I like this one. This is a little personal one. How fans see the Justice League. How how WB see the Justice League.
Oh dang.
At first, I think it was fans. Yeah, I don't know. I just put that pasted that over whoever did that one. But yeah,
Mm.
cosplay goals. I only did these two. Unfortunately, we're not gonna read that. I just want to stick to Snyder cut stuff.
Dude,
Wow, what
tell
a
me you got
dork!
the
I was so
picture
excited.
right.
I had to post that. That I was excited for that. That's weird. Ooh, overpriced.
That one was a good one though. I actually did
That was a
I did
good
like
one.
that
I did
that
enjoy that
movie.
one. Yeah, I
Hmm.
liked how they treated the Titans in that one. Not too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Do, do,
I
do,
mean,
do,
personally for me,
do.
I just like seeing I liked and appreciated seeing the Titans in a more serious role. You know what I mean, as opposed to like Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go. You know what I
Did you
mean?
ever read the comics?
You know, I'll be honest. I never really read the comics of Titans or Teen Titans. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just never really stuck out to me like that. To be honest, but to be honest, I'm not. I just started reading comics more as I got older. You know, so like I have
Mm.
a lot to like really go through as far as like lore is concerned. Um, yeah, it just wasn't a luxury I had as a kid, I guess, and so it was something I learned to appreciate when I got older.
Mm. I dig that.
Hmm.
See, then my cosplay as Quan Chi. Definitely not Snyder Cut related.
Ooh, dude, that's you,
Yeah, it's me. I made it on Reddit, but
man.
it's the first picture taken of me on Reddit. I mean, of that day that made it to Reddit, and I look
Right.
all dwarfed, and I'm not even posing. It's a horrible picture. I
Go
look like
crazy
Quan
though,
Chi who was
man.
shrunk. My friend
He's
did
just
some. My friend did graphics.
oh well, he did. He snapped, and I mean, dude, honestly, I can't even tell how tall you are in those pictures.
Good. I'm 5'5". No, 5'6". Sorry. 5'5" on a bad day. There he
That's
goes. I'm
that's a
Bat
good
Cat.
cosplay.
Bat Cat for life, baby. I love this group that came in.
Yo, okay, hold on. On that note, though, tell me you
Oh.
seen what Zach posted today.
Yes, I did see. Wait, which one? The one he did recently? Because he posted twice today.
Okay, the one he did. Okay, I don't know recently because the last thing I seen him post was that Jim Lee art
Yes, that's the
of
last one.
Batman and Catwoman in the rain.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's the
that's the
one
one
I'm
I
talking
saw.
about, dude.
I love it because he
Dude,
chose a Jim Lee one. I've always loved Jim Lee's work.
same here, bro. Same here.
Now I
I
like
actually,
this. I
oh,
didn't make
what's
this.
that?
Was it IG Blurred Vision made this? And
Wow.
that's good because that's true. See, a lot of people make this misconception that we're just Zack Snyder fans. No, we're actually a lot of us are DC fans, you know?
Facts,
And
facts.
I think I love Zack Snyder's films because he gives a treatment that I expect from what I grew up on, you know?
Yes,
And what I read
yes.
too. He just said I feel DC has the ability to be more conceptual and creative, and they haven't really done stories within limitations, and that's what I didn't like. And I think that works for Marvel because their goal is limitations, because it's more realistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or down to earth type characters, not these mythical god type of situations, which they have too. They just don't explore it as much. But I think visionary directors like Chris Nolan and Zack Snyder and several others really uh, take it seriously, the approach,
That's what
and
it is.
not commercially. So that's what I love, and that's why I'm here.
Same here,
Pound.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Big
gosh,
fan.
look at those.
Mm-hmm.
DC
Let's see.
Universe Online was dope when I first got onto that.
Is it still is, bro?
It still is, man. It is.
I love it.
I don't find you do you? What do
Yeah,
you got? You got
I do
PS4?
videos of it. Now I got a max character. Look, this is one of my pads. I was just decorating.
Wow. Yeah, I
This,
see you. Okay.
yeah. This is one. It looks a lot better now. I got some more items, but items are hard to find in the game. It's not like Animal Crossing, but it has that feature.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Nobody that I played with before is playing anymore. So it's like I just stopped playing it.
yeah. It's gotten a lot better. When was the last time you played it, though?
Maybe a year ago. Maybe or you know what? I'll be honest. I think the last time I played it was when Aquaman had just came out, the movie, and then so
I
like the
screwed up.
storyline in the game was the new
Ah,
DLCs were Aquaman relative, you know?
nice.
I think that was the last time I played it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. My character was he was Batman, under that, I guess stewardship I don't know, I forgot what it was called, but you get to choose. I went with Batman. Um
Mm.
I had this like Batman Green Arrow thing going on, but I called my guy a Nocturnal Hood. So he was like
Hey,
all
hey,
black.
that's pretty good. Nocturnal
Yeah,
Hood. I like that.
yeah, yeah. So with the gadgets, you know what I mean? Um, so that was my main character. Then I had like other characters that were like Green Lantern related.
It's like my brother
Um,
showed up. You know,
ooh,
us losers, we're just
40.
losing here, man. You want to
That's
join so we can start winning? Is that what it's about?
what it's about, I think. What's good, 44?
Yo, this scene from Man of Steel, to me, this is
Mm,
like the most romantic shit I've ever seen. I don't know why. Whenever he's saving
uh,
someone from falling down, like in Superman Returns, when he was saving the plane, that was sick. But the rest
mhm.
of the movie was not like that. In Zack Snyder's one, when he's saving this thing, the rest after this point, the rest of the movie was like this. I feel
Yeah.
like um Kal-El Superman at this moment really stuck to or committed to his path once he got like the blessings from the father in a way.
That's what it
So
is, bro. That's what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. That's what it is.
Hmm.
You know,
Yo, let's have
you
you
do
on
what
a
you
second time. Let's talk about you. Or we'll
do.
do it after. Oh, this is just random. That's just one of my favorite Sony games.
Oh, of course, Connecticut. Dude, I used to love that game.
You did? You played that?
Yeah,
No
of course,
way.
of
For
course.
real?
The original one too, because I know
Wow.
they remade it, which was still dope too. But
They
the
did?
original,
Wait, I've just only been playing the regular one.
no, because they had didn't they have one for PlayStation 2 or something like that?
No, it came out on PlayStation 2. That's
Okay,
what I
and then
thought.
they didn't remake it for the PlayStation 3 or 4. I could have sworn they did.
No, I think they brought it up, but I will look into it now that you
Yeah,
said it.
but for sure that PS2 one, that's the one I played for sure. For sure.
Mm.
If there isn't another one, then I guess this is the other one I'm thinking of. But I could have sworn they remade it or
Well, they
remastered it or
made
something.
Extreme G a couple times in Wipeout. Those games are kind of along the same vein. I don't know if that's
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Wipeout was I came up on that too. I remember that game. Maybe it is that. Maybe that is what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking Wipeout. Maybe.
because Wipeout and Extreme G were kind of along the same vein.
Mhm. Yep.
So
They
yeah,
should make a movie on that. Okay, in Connecticut. That might be
uh,
dope.
I have a script. I have a few ideas and scripts.
What?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh, here's my main Symmetra for pound.
Yo.
We're totally taking a. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it looks like I'm being a jerk. This is just right where they all came out. Oh man. Okay. Good times. Oh, I saw a pre-screen of Get Out. That was a good time.
Mm,
A
I'll be
radio
honest.
station in LA was giving out free admissions to it or whatever. It's
Oh,
pretty
word?
cool. Yeah, that's how I saw it. They had a little
I
Q&A.
have
It
yet
was
to
pretty
see
good.
that movie, to be honest.
It's really good. I like it. It fits along the lines of like a Hitchcock film where it's
Mm.
like downplayed in realism, but there's enough of a twist to freak you out.
Oh, wow.
So I really like that.
See that Injustice 2 right there?
Injustice, April 10th, 2017. So that's after BVS. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. I
Man.
like that silhouette. Coming along. Oh, what's this crap here?
That first trailer had me hyped.
Ooh.
Okay, I see you got the munchies there.
Yeah, the first trailer is dope. But I really. So it looks like I'm not really. Oh, no way. Really? Oh, we got to see this. This is embarrassing.
Yo.
That was loud.
Whoa. Yo. Okay, I see you. Hey, get it.
The angle's bad because my buddy's so tall. And then I just look like a hobbit. All right. So we're dancing there. Sorry if that was loud, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know. That just exploded in here. I used to play this game a lot. Nine Muses, blah blah. WonderCon. All right, we haven't gotten into
Mm.
because here's where Kojay is at this time. I'm actually expecting that they'll release the director's cut of Justice League. So I was just watching everything, seeing what
Oh.
Fiona was posting, but
Oh, wow.
oh dude, the Dark Side event, DC Universe Online. Look at that. That's Dark Side. Not
Oh.
Dark Side.
No, that Doomsday. Doomsday.
Doomsday
Yeah.
sacrilege. Oh man, I have to do penalty sit-ups
Erroneous.
for that. But look how huge he is.
Yeah, dude. I
See,
remember.
Zack
Actually, you know
Snyder's one
what?
I
I remember
think was
playing
getting
that one
close to
too.
this.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
This was
Yes.
good because when you played the game and you did the story, they kept Superman dead for a
Right.
while. Like you couldn't even
Yep.
talk to him anymore.
Yep.
Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, the darkness. Oh, the drama. See what I like about DC Universe Online came out in 2011, but it set the tone of where the comics were going at their most dramatic, heightened peak. And I feel
Mm,
Zack Snyder delivered that with Man of Steel.
definitely. Definitely,
Yeah.
bro. Definitely. Wait, what's that
Oh,
there? What
Overwatch
is there?
League.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like when you see them live. They have these arenas and they have this screen that goes around,
What?
and they have the AC bumping really huge, so it feels like you're in a stadium.
Oh, wow.
This is a great comparison. I remember this. Superman Returns gets criticized for not taking risks, does nothing new story wise. Brandon gets ridiculed for trying to emulate Christopher Reeve, has minimal action sequences. Man of Steel gets criticized for taking risks, does something new story wise. Henry gets ridiculed for not emulating Christopher Reeve, has too many
Hmm.
action sequences. And the original person is Devin Scott 64. 64. I wonder if he's an
Hmm.
N64 fan. But that is hilarious because that is true.
It's
The
it's it's
bias.
telling. It's telling to the fact that there's no wrong movie. You understand what I'm saying? It's just about who prefers what. You know?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
That's
Because
what
how
that's
many times
telling.
have movies taken liberties, not to mention just with fictional characters, but with historical characters too? Like even Dragon the Bruce Lee story. Hey, Warzone, what's up, man? Um, but yeah, it's like we even in Dragon the Bruce Lee story, one of my favorite
Jeffrey.
movies about anybody is a beautiful film, and
Mm-hmm.
his wife Linda Lee Cadwell loves the film. She actually
Mm,
promoted it a bunch, but the movie does take some liberties out of what really happened. So there's some
mm,
twists for dramatic appeal. So my question is, if we've gone on so long with biographies of people, with people taking call it certain liberties, but no one says shit until 2016 or 2013. Zack Snyder approaches Superman and Batman.
mm.
It's like I don't understand that.
Bro, but okay, that's funny because isn't that kind of telling to like that's why I feel when it came to those movies, I was like, are they? Is it just me? But do they seem targeted?
It feels targeted.
You know what I mean? Because it's exactly like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Like in the end of before those movies, even though there's always been, people who say this or people who say that or preference, whatever, blah blah blah. Like you said, things that didn't mean like this or mean like that, whatever, da da da. It wasn't. It wasn't that big of a deal. Like nobody really cared. It is what it is.
Mm,
Critics say what they say, and that was that. But it seemed like when it came to like Man of Steel and then BVS, as if like they had a target on their back. You know,
mm,
that's the way I perceived it. Because I just never seen I've never seen so much attention to movies, for like what people did or did not like than those two movies. You
mm,
know. So I mean, maybe it was just the times. Maybe they were changing when those movies came out, or but to me, I always felt like they were just targeted. That's how I felt about it.
mm. I feel that
But
too, and there's a lot of reasons for that, probably. Do.
yeah,
Random
yeah.
post of Cyborg. Of course, I did not draw it. I just love this guy. And did you know that Marv Wolfman, who's the co-creator of Cyborg, also created Blade?
Oh no, I did
Yeah, they
not
have the
know
same
that.
co-creator. And you look at Cyborg, he's half man,
That's
half machine. You look at Blade, he's half man, half vampire. You know what I'm saying? It's kind
yeah.
of
I was
like
gonna say that. That makes sense.
ever since I found that out, they both characters kind of made sense to me.
Excuse me. Yeah, no,
Yo,
low key.
before Snyder Cut Fighters, bro, you guys see this shit. I had this game, and it's glitching, but that's before Snyder Cut Fighters.
Oh snap! Which one is that one though? What is that?
I forget. It's one of the SmackDown versus Raw games, but the guy was just glitching. He just stayed on the ropes, just gyrating there for no reason. It's so weird.
He's just like chilling there, like
Mm-hmm.
that's hilarious.
Uh, but this one was cool. You could put your own music into it. Danny Garcia. Why did I share
Mm,
Danny Garcia?
that's pretty dope.
Be peaceful. The cape is still in the closet. Oh yeah, I was worried that Henry Cavill was not going to be Superman. This is
Oh,
back September 12th,
I remember when that was.
2018.
Yep, yep.
Remember?
I
We were
remember
all
that.
worried, and he did a,
I
a
we
video
were
like,
yes we were.
man, this is actually kind of fun. How do you feel? It's kind of cool.
No,
No one,
yeah,
no
no,
one
dude,
gives
it's
Media
kind of
Man
cool.
love. No one gives him love, man.
I'll be
Look at
honest,
that. He
man.
went in, rocked it.
I don't think I've
That
ever
was back
watched
in
the
the
gym,
days
man.
when like Michael Jackson's "Remember the Time" was dropping. CC Peniston's song came out. Like finally, okay. I'm old, so
I was getting ready to
yeah.
jam there. Oh snap!
So life is going on. Life. Oh, here's my other show, other than Snyder Cut Fighters. It's
Ooh,
World Technical Fighting. I'm going to do some of that
oh snap!
as a women's. I had to change that
I
title
like
though.
that. Oh,
That reminds me too
oh,
much of a
oh, wow.
beer mug logo, so I had to get rid of it.
It kind of looks like what's that beer
Like a
called?
cerveza.
Yes, it looks like a cerveza. What's it called? Achete or something like that, or damn, I forgot what it's
Mm.
called. I forgot what it's called. Something like that, machete or something chete. I don't know. I could be off, but that's what
It's all good. It's
it
all
reminds
good.
me of.
Here we go. My first post for release of Snyder Cut.
When was this?
Look at that.
November
November
17th,
17th,
2018.
2018.
Come on now.
A
Come
year
on
later, I'm
now.
like, enough's enough. Then I start stepping in. Demand and release an extended cut of Sucker Punch with no demand. Oh, that's just me being dramatic. All right. So that's when I jumped in like full gear. After
Mm.
that, all my posts are starting to be dedicated. That wasn't the movie I worked so hard on. We hope the director's cut comes out because it was better than the movie in theaters. Steppenwolf
Wow.
actor Ciaran Hinds.
Wow.
Sorry
Wow.
if I butchered your name. From DC: The Last Stand. Now, I was learning the etiquette of sharing back then, so I didn't mean to steal anyone's stuff. That is caring. When Zack Snyder posted release a Snyder Cut, the release of Snyder Cut banner flies tomorrow at da 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 from Snyder Cut account. So we got things in motion, man.
I remember
Now,
that, dude.
yeah, I don't have my mask, but this is one of my boys. Uh, Mad love to him as we grew up together in college. But when I was at this there's a Survivor Series. Was it Survivor Series?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that had to be Survivor Series that year. When I was there, I saw all the posters and I was like, yo, I should make a Snyder Cut poster.
Oh, is
I
that
made
the
this
one
one.
you took
Not
a
yet. Those ones are
photo of?
coming. So I'm still posting Snyder Cut stuff, release the Snyder Cut. 58 people, 59 people saw it. What is the stuff I wrote?
Mm.
Justice League teaser excited us. Justice League theatrical release robbed us of excitement with a different film. I'm just trying to get the word out. See, I'm making it. Look how crappy this meme is, Joe. It's not even lined up correctly. The
Bro, at
font
least you tried.
isn't saved at the right. Uh,
At
uh
least you tried, bro. Cause I'll be honest,
yeah,
like I thought of trying, but I was like, I suck too much.
yeah. A lot of these ones are
Yeah.
made. Okay, I pasted over this. I hate when I wake up in the morning and the Snyder Cut isn't released. Sure.
They should have put that on the mug for real, for real.
I know, right? For love of Superman, for love of originality, for love of quality, for love of fans who pay for these films, release the Snyder Cut. Man, I was like,
True words couldn't have been
whoa,
said.
look at all this crap I'm writing too. Ooh, I get dramatic.
You were trying
But
to
this is
get their
cool. This is
attention.
where what is this? Okay, never mind. Something popped up. It was weird. Here, I predicted the future, bro. Look at that. Release the Snyder Cut.
Dude.
He's investing in image Justice League. Oh, this is one of my favorite posts by Zack
Ooh.
Snyder, actually. And this is actually the picture of the first episode for Sourcewell. By the way, if y'all don't know the podcast Sourcewell, do check it out.
Check them out. Check them out.
But yeah, I love this shot. I hope this is a shot in the film, and it's just not a set photo. But that's so beautiful. And I'm going home to see my
I
dad.
was about to say,
And
where's
Zack
that
Snyder
from?
posted that. Hmm? That's from Justice League. Snyder
Wow.
Cut.
No, I was trying to figure out what. Oh, so that's a
See,
shot of
these
the
two
Justice
here
League?
is
The
Mara
movie?
and Volko, and then this is Aquaman right here, where my cursor's on.
Oh.
December
I was trying to
6th,
figure out where's that at?
2018. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow.
So, moving along, I did not draw that. I did not credit the artist, so I do apologize. I'm sorry. I gotta find you. But for Snyder Cut, someone did this anime style
That's
of
a good
everyone.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I
That's a good
added
one.
in the release of Snyder Cut hashtag, but no big deal on credit.
Right.
I
That's a good one. Whoever did that.
think Ramesh made this one.
That's a really good one.
I loved
Oh
it.
wow, he
It's
snapped.
great.
He snapped.
Now, what is this one? From what we know, Cyborg was the heart of Justice League, half man, half machine. What a concept! Why not? Ooh, that's weird. Such narration was cut. What happens when one? Oh, see, it's all cropped out. I don't even know how to do memes.
Yeah.
One cuts out the heart of something, it dies. Then the
Ooh.
machine half takes over, equals a heartless Justice League. Ooh,
Ooh.
I actually like that.
Dang.
That was good.
That was almost like parable.
Uh-huh. Experience DC Universe, release a Snyder Cut. See, I like this because I was hoping that when they launched this streaming service, they could put it here. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was gonna be the case too. I thought DC Universe was going to be what they were gonna use to house everything DC related, and
Right?
even like all these like any projects that were director's cuts that I just felt like that was where it was all gonna be, and
Mm-hmm.
then we got robbed.
Yeah, I signed up. I wrote everything trying to get there, but we definitely did get robbed.
Yeah. Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
getting kind
I'm
of sick of
talking
these.
smack, but there's a lot of comics on there. Ooh.
Release the Snyder Cut keeps going on. What is this one? Zack is someone who kind of
This one
saved
you were
my
going
life.
hard. You could tell.
Zack is someone who kind of saved my
What's
life.
up
This
with him?
opportunity to be where I am is all because of him. So if you like Aquaman, you can pretty much thank Zack Snyder instantly because none of it would have come true if it weren't for him.
Wow.
That's the
That's
same
why
with a
he's the
lot of
man.
films that Warner Brothers is making movies off of this guy's hard work.
Yeah.
This is actually a
That's
personal
the fact.
favorite of mine. I just found
Mm.
some anxiety picture and I went to town with it. So Justice League theatrical cut. Look, even the text isn't lined up. Depression, sadness. Oh, Justice League. The Snyder cut is DC. Boom. Man, I went
That is
hard.
dope. That is dope. That's the big
Okay.
story. Ooh, what's
I
that?
don't.
Damn.
I didn't make that. I just found it. Oh yeah, DC Last Stand. They put those two pictures together with all the zeroing
Oh.
on the
Yeah.
tiny shapes
Wow.
and of each of all three films. Wow, more stuff. I did not make this one. Justice League Snyder Cut did. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
So that's pretty cool. And then I make this one. This is my first video.
Ooh. Oh, I already see what you're saying here.
Dude, Lord of the Rings is all out of order. Do you see that shit?
It was.
I couldn't even notice. Which Zack Snyder said at SnyderCon.
Yep.
Wow, I'm such a dork, dude. I love it. And here's the images we had access
Sucks.
to back then.
Oh wow.
Look, they're
Yep.
in
Yep.
battle position at Star Labs, you know? And
That's
from the trailer when we
crazy.
see Silas getting zapped, you know?
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was just gonna ask you. So
Something definitely
that's what
goes
that
on,
is, right?
right?
Because they all do go. Yeah, I know that they all do go to Star. Oh man, I just can't wait, bro. I just.
Right? I think this is good because I'm getting hype back by checking this out. I was looking
Right.
forward to Young Justice. That was sick. Again, I'm
What'd you
all
think?
right
What'd you
here.
think? What'd you think
Well, I
of
have to
the
finish
last
season
season?
2. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
season
okay.
3, because
Okay.
the issue with season 3, I didn't know they were going to do the outsider story and then kind of reestablish a team all over again.
Right.
So it kind of took me back to the first one. And I was looking to see is like, hey, what they got going on with Apocalypse, because that's where they left us with the last one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, okay.
So here we go. The Ryan Choi one. The Atom
Shout out
confirmed
to
by Zack
Ryan Choi.
Snyder. One of cutscenes. And I like this scene because I haven't seen this picture in a minute. Because it looks like they're busy examining the mother box.
Right.
Because if you look at the reflection behind Silas Stone, it looks like there's a square shape from an angle. I can't tell. But I like the detail in
Mm,
here. It's totally giving me RoboCop vibes. You know?
yes. Yes.
That
Yes.
was January 4th, 2019. Now we're in 2019. And another cover done by Ramesh De Silva, I believe. I could be wrong. I forget, actually.
Damn.
But yeah, that just looks beautiful, bro. Could you imagine?
I can't
Ooh.
wait for that to come out.
Oh,
Blu-ray, 4K Ultra. Come on now, let's get with
right?
it.
Ah. Why release a Snark Cut? Because people who worked hard on it also want it. It's very simple. Oh, whoa.
Very
What did I
simple.
write here? Originally, oh, I did not
Originally,
write
the
this because
director's
look, the
cut.
font is nice, so I did not do that. I just
You put the hashtag release the Snyder cut or no?
yeah, I just put the hashtag on there. So
Gotcha.
credit goes to the person who made this. I'm not claiming credit. Originally in the
Excellent.
director's cut, there is a scene where we see Steppenwolf talking to his mother, Hegra. through the
Mm.
mother box is about betraying his nephew Darkseid, this being his original plan. I forgot about
Yo, is that real?
these are all stuff that was popping back in the day. This like whenever I posted that, oh shoot. Whenever I posted that was the buzz back in January, early January,
2019.
uh 2019, January 6th.
Dude, that's the
This
real
comment's
thing. That's
hilarious.
crazy.
Out of all the DC supervillains they could have picked, they had to choose Steppenwolf. Uh, that's kind of funny. But I think it's cool because
That is kind
when
of
you
funny.
pick certain characters like that, you have a little bit more freedom.
Right, right.
Oh,
It's
DC fans after watching Justice League release the Snyder cut. Those bastards lied to me.
like,
By Justice Gods, I just put the release the Snyder cut thing.
yeah,
Oh, when this dropped,
yes,
January
yes.
12th, 2019, or around that time.
when, dude, when that
Look at that
dropped,
beautiful. That is honestly one of my favorite shirts.
this was probably one of the most talked about things, like posts that Zack did, or that what brought up conversation. Like everybody was talking about what does it mean, the whole
Hmm.
deciphering thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to decipher this. What like I remember that. I think the first time I seen it was on the Ping Pong Flick show with Chris Wong.
Yeah, me too. First time I saw this was on Chris Wong's show, and
Yep.
um, I just love
Shout out
all the
Chris
work put into
Wong
it.
too.
It looks like
No,
the
dude,
DNA.
yeah.
Looks like the
Yes.
DNA blueprint of his story. Because
Yes.
some storytellers take their notes in a different way. Like for me, I vision a scene or I draw a picture
Mm,
and I attach it to a song or a soundtrack. So whenever I
hmm.
listen to soundtrack, I remember the scene and I don't have to worry about forgetting it.
Right. Right.
So maybe that's his way. Oh, I watched this in theater. Death of Superman and Reign of the Superman. That was good.
Dude, that
That
was
was rare.
those both are great. Both
No protectors here,
are
no
great.
lanterns, no Kryptonian. No Kryptonian, not Kryptonians.
Mm-hmm.
This is when he
Mm-hmm.
says no Kryptonian, it tells me that they have not run into Supergirl yet. What do you think about
Mm.
that?
Well, that can go both ways because
Think so?
in the essence of, I mean, clearly he's talking about Superman, in my opinion, when he's saying no
Mhm.
Kryptonian. But for you to state no Kryptonian, you have to have some sort of knowledge of or running with a Kryptonian for you to say and feel like that is noteworthy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You must know the threat a Kryptonian poses to you for you to be mindful enough to say no Kryptonian. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
so it's either the run-in with Supergirl did happen, or they in the time past, Apocalypse had run-ins with Kryptonians.
I
You
think
know,
they did run in with Kryptonians. And when they said no Kryptonian, okay, they say the mother boxes were activated when I say they, I say Zack Snyder in this
Zack
case.
Snyder, yeah.
So when Zack Snyder said that they were activated when he died and you let out that scream, I think there's a difference when they're all activated in a way to do something like call a signal specifically. But I think
Mhm.
they were still active in some ways. Like, how would
Mm,
Apocalypse know that a Kryptonian is on Earth? Therefore, they won't go there.
mm,
So, with them having that knowledge, they would have had to have run into a Kryptonian who had been in charged with a yellow sun before. That's just my thoughts. But
mm.
yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to Ramesh De Silva.
Yo, my
Gave a big
man.
shout out to him back in January 16th. This guy, he's still a good friend of mine. He's doing well, and he gives love to everybody that he knew and worked well with, and he's doing good. You'll see his work again in
That's
my
good to
future
know.
film.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, yeah. I'm just on pause because of COVID.
Right,
I'm
right.
not gonna risk that. I have too many family members who won't make it if they get it, so I can't do that.
Mm,
So, but yeah, Ramesh De Silva has done so much beautiful art. I just spit. Gross. But yeah, he's
Facts.
definitely a
Facts.
pillar. There's still no Snyder Cut of Justice League. Batman, as he's reading. I just saw that picture and put that in there. I can't claim credit. What is this? The Snyder Cut is coming 1st March 2019. Get hashtag release the Snyder Cut trending on all social media. We can do this. Spread the word. Oh, I remember that.
Dude,
When that was
I remember
circulating.
that.
You
Man,
do?
dude. Yeah,
Ah.
dude. Like I remember being at work, bro. These are times, bro. This. It was around these moments
Mm-hmm.
where we were starting to like uh uh unify and get every. I don't know how to explain it, but like, dude, I remember even going to work and my friends. I was like, yo, like I remember telling one of my guys, like, dude, you got to get on Twitter. There's this movement. We're trying to get this, like, dude, and I put them on. You know what I'm saying? I got a few guys from work to follow this and start like hashtagging release the Snyder Cut, man. This
Mm.
was it. This is when I realized the mobilization was happening for real, for real. I'm like, yo, everybody's doing this. Let's do it. Yeah, dude. Man,
By
wow,
the way, if
memories.
I'm keeping you late, you can go whenever you want.
Nah, bro, it's still 10 o'clock over here. I'm Gucci.
Hey, cool, cool. Syl is here. Oh, this is my history lesson.
Yo,
Down. Love my guys. Much love to you, Syl. Much love to Amshri. And if I didn't say it before, much love, Jeffrey.
facts. Much love, guys.
Hell yeah.
Much love.
Yeah. So if you're just tuning in, I'm here with my boy Vega. We're just reminiscing on memories of my journey in the Snyder Cut movement. Because I need to
Big time.
reminisce. We've been through a lot of stress. I think if we look back and catch up to where we are now, maybe we could see situations we are in are not that bad. You know what I mean? They're actually
Facts.
good.
Facts.
I know I bumped up the color in this one just to look at more of the detail of the suit. And again, you can tell it's me
Mm.
because the freaking hashtag is not centered. I'm doing all this stuff on my Samsung Galaxy 8 Plus. Ooh,
that's
but yeah.
funny, man. But you know
Oh,
what? I heard that like when you're when or unless maybe I'm wrong on this, but I could have sworn somebody I remember telling me that whenever you're like photoshopping like words to a picture, you
mm-hmm.
never want to center it because when you center it, that's actually when you could tell that you're a noob because any noob would think centering is the way to go. So like it's the trick is about like slightly moving it to the left or to the right where it's not dead smack in the center of the photo.
Ah, that's nice. I'm not buying it. I sucked. Oh, but thank you. I appreciate being all abstract. No, I do that too. But even that, even in this section, it should be centered. Like that was way too close to the side. But
Right,
anyways, I'm
right.
gonna read this. Fabian Wagner, a I can't read, cinematographer
Mhm.
who worked on Justice League, has confirmed that Kal-El / Clark Kent did indeed wear a black suit in an earlier cut of the movie.
Mm.
Unfortunately, Wagner didn't provide any details about how exactly Superman's black suit fit into the story. We can reasonably assume that he would have donned it shortly after returning to life, but officially speaking, we don't know if this was simply yeah, people don't want to say for sure, or if it was a reflection of him being corrupted by Steppenwolf, like popular rumors suggest.
Mm.
I didn't make this, by the way. Someone else did. There was a reason. Oh, here's his quote. There were scenes shot. It's a cool looking costume. Sadly, we didn't see that earlier in the final cut. To be honest, I just can't remember if we were shooting it as a test or if we were actually shooting it as a full scene with the suit. Now, him saying that part
Mm.
is interesting because it tells me that I don't know what situations he was doing as Superman, which ones they were doing as CG. Like how much did they capture, or if they were just shooting movements. But since he couldn't tell if it was a scene or test shot,
Mm.
that tells me there was a lot of action involved and movement. Because sometimes when you test outfits, like I test some of my costumes. They're not
Mm.
elaborate though, but
Okay.
we just see how they move in them when we dance. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's interesting. You can see the
Do
rest
you
of that
do
on
you
my
think
page.
do you think that was like when do you think him saying like the black suit being like in the earlier shots? Do you think, and then I said like in the final shots it wasn't that? Do you think that's when they brought it up to, or when Zach says that when him and Chris Terrio they had shot a lot of the movie already had like a whatever their plan drawn out when they went to present it to the studio or to whoever makes the big decisions, where they're like, oh, that's too crazy of an idea, too scary, too, you guys are nuts, change it up. Do
I
you think
think
that's
that's
what that
exactly
was?
what happened because that's what they said.
Right.
Or no, I have this weird feeling that when they were watching Snyder's thing, they hated it from the beginning. So I don't think they were
Mm,
paying attention. That's just a theory. I have nothing to go on that. That's just a feeling.
right. Right.
Uh because I think they were expecting like a summer blockbuster superhero type of Transformers, Michael Bay type of experience. And
Right.
then instead they get a film. They get a film. And I don't think that's what they wanted to do.
Mm,
One of the many things. Do, 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 do. In time, they will join you in the sun. I know
I
this one
don't.
has been altered because they're actually facing the other direction.
Right.
But I like the idea, the progression, looking in that way.
I like
I
that
did not
too.
make that. Someone else did. And I did add the hashtag because I really wanted to get the hashtag going.
I see you bought the shirt.
Yeah, ink to the people. They were kind enough to put this on their page too. Why do I look high there? What's going on? All right, I'm sick of that jerk. Okay, let's go. Um, at least the snack cut. To this day, I still have not seen Shazam.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I was not in the
I
mood. I must see snack cut first.
Well, I mean, you know what?
Someone else did
That's
that.
that's
That's cool.
that's the way to do it, anyways. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you've heard my theory or what I feel like they should do with that, but pretty much, I feel like if they're still trying to have a quote unquote a connected universe, pretty much
Mm,
Shazam and whatever they have planned for Black Adam can come after in the I guess Snyder's vision of the timeline. You know what I mean? Kind
mm,
of like let's just say Zack Snyder's Justice League is Justice League animated series, one and two, those first two seasons, and then Shazam and anything that comes after that, just like in the cartoons where you had Justice League Unlimited,
mm-hmm.
that would be that. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That's how I picture it. If they're still gonna have, I mean, not that I care. I mean, I think it'd be cool, but whether they connect it or not doesn't matter to me. I just really want to see Zack Snyder's work finished. But if they intend to keep it a connected universe, that would be my way of approaching that. Like, all right, Shazam comes after Darkseid, hence why Black Adam is the next big bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that would be cool. I'd be down with that. I'm just thinking that uh I think that they're using the multiverse as a way to do whatever they want. I think
For
before
sure.
they were being strict on what's the main timeline, and I think that's why people like Jeff Johns are like, "No, I want that. I want a piece of that cake. Base it off of my IP." Blah blah blah.
Right,
So
right.
I always like this picture right here though, because they're looking up at something and Flash is on the left side, our left, and her
Mm.
shield is down, so it looks like they finished fighting, but something's going on. Like I don't know, maybe several boom tubes out through the ceiling, and everyone's like, "Oh shit," or something crazy going on. I don't know. This is a personal favorite of mine. Original look, release a snark cut, and sabotaged final. Man, I just
I never understood that. What, man, I never understood that color change. Like, why'd you feel that was needed? I don't get it.
all right. I
But
don't like it because first off, the images don't pop. At the bottom part, everything washes away because everything is warm. All these characters are warm, and it makes everything look kind of flat,
right.
especially when it's an after effect. Because look at the hills in the background on the darker one. You can see where the
Mm-hmm.
land touches the hill, and then in the red
Yep.
one, it's a lot more blurred out. You cannot see.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
flattens it. It takes away the depth. You know, when you look at picture, you want to see here, but then it's like you're actually looking at that.
I'm surprised that the guy who greenlit this whole thing is still hired, still has a
Mm.
job.
How do you fail up? That's the secret that Jeff Jones knows. They are director villain driven, unlike Swipe. Man, I'm making people swipe. Whoa! Too wordy.
Ooh.
This is why I should. Oh, I
Ah.
got 314 likes. Okay, people liked it. Warner Brothers reshot one. Suicide Squad. Reshot, story change, edited down by third party. How embarrassing. And Justice League. It's just that's on a rewrite. Wow. It's true, though. Release a Snyder cut. It's a kind
It
gesture
is.
for
It
fans
is.
who supported and loved the Justice League film we never got. Please. Oh, dang.
Mm, mm.
Man, yo, I remember those days. I wasn't happy, man. I was like waking up, I was like doing this every day. Like, dang, there's no Snyder cut. I don't have that anymore. It's nice.
Hey, but that's dope though. What I'm looking at
Uh
here.
word of mouth and look. Look how much you raised at that first one. Lisa Snyder
Yeah,
cut. Well, actually, I Love Zack Snyder was the first one. But this is really good.
yeah. Wow. I remember those days.
Or maybe that's the third one. I'm forgetting because I think Comic Con happened and they had one for Comic Con by Ramesh De Silva, my boy. Justice. Huh, this broke my heart. Today's a sad day for. That's when my favorite K-pop band broke up and they retired.
Mm,
I just like that. I did that one.
I
Me
like
being
that.
stupid.
Posing for the
Wait,
camera. I
I
see
think I
that
say
one.
some crap here. I forget.
Do you got like three shirts right there, bro?
Yeah, about
Go
three.
crazy. Go
One
crazy.
for me, one to save, and one for a dancer. And I already used one for the dancer for my competition
Bet.
in the arts festival.
Ooh, do you still got that video?
Yeah, it's on my channel. We can rock it.
What? Definitely going to.
Release the Snark and Despair. I remember when he released this picture. This looks like nightmare sequence stuff. You remember this
That's what
when
I was just
Zack
gonna
Snyder dropped
say.
this picture, or this picture came out?
Yes,
Because look at
but
the
here's the
rubble behind.
question: Is yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But is that night? And this is the. Were you on that same conversation? I don't know. But what I was gonna say is I know there's a lot of talk right now about Flash's, I guess, appearance and even like with the trailer about it being the nightmare sequence. But I feel like I have to keep reminding everyone we're looking at two different suits. You know what I mean? When you look
Mm-hmm.
at the Flash in the nightmare sequence in BVS, he's got like this whole futuristic techie looking suit.
Yeah, he even has a helmet that comes up, and then
Yeah, that
down.
comes up exactly. And then obviously here he's just wearing his normal costume. So is it really the nightmare sequence or is it something else?
Mm-hmm. That is a good question.
You know,
Or does he have his suit while he puts the other suit over it?
that's the other question. Like, who knows? You know, like that's
Yeah, who knows? No, but when I saw this, I knew that he was going to touch on the nightmare sequence again or
mm,
situation. You know,
right, right.
because I'm like, yo, what's up?
Who? Oh, I think it was you. Yeah, oh yeah, I think it was when we were on Sil's. Uh, we were on his on his live where we brought up the photo. No,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where we all looked at the background. I think,
Mm-hmm.
right?
A live
The
photo
that yeah, yep.
for the announcement
I think so.
or when?
No, no. It was when we were like talking about the trailer, the teaser that this guy released, Zack.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're obviously looking at the Flash, he's running, and there's a sequence where it looks like he's a Speed Force. But um, if you look at oh no, now it's still when we were with Jeff, we were talking with Jeff. That's what I'm talking about. Remember when we were talking with Jeff on the Zoom chat on the Zoom call?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was last weekend, right? When we had
Yeah,
that cool little party.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jeff.
Big shout out to Jeff Purdy. Jay
Yep.
Oliva, I guess the Snyder Cut movement is dead, huh? That's a big effing no. No. That one.
Oh, Jay, man, you gotta appreciate him, bro.
For pound.
Dude, that just looks sick, man.
This is
It,
by Ultra Raw 26. I love it. This is such a beautiful cover.
dude, no
I
doubt,
put the release a Snyder Cut thing on it, of course.
of
I
course.
think my Fortnite boys are wanting me to play Fortnite, but I'm staying here with you guys. Don't worry about it. What is this? I'm just curious.
Right.
Oh, this is Snyder Cut. Hello, I speak on behalf of everyone when we are asking desperate news or confirmations about your father's court. Every day or for 2 years, we wake up hoping to have the vision of your father someday. Hi, Joshua. Total optimism. Good things are coming. I forgot
Whoa, no
where this came
way.
out or if that was real, but I thought that was hopeful. I was into it, you
Are
know?
they talking to like one of Zach's kids? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Eli Snyder is one of his sons.
Ah, okay, okay.
So I don't know how official that was. I really don't like screen captures of private chats. I feel it's not fair, substantial, or whatever. Because in conversations, you know, it's between two people. It's not really set in stone until you. It's like we talk to work things out. You know,
No, I know what you mean.
it's just different.
It's almost like, do you think they would have told you that if they would have known you were gonna screenshot that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
It's weird.
yeah, yeah, I
Like I've
get you.
screenshot in some of the chats I've done, but only for my own stuff because I was like, "Ooh, I said something good for once. I'm gonna remember that." But
I
that's what I did.
hear you on that.
Like I was in a Vero chat and I had a bad falling out. People ganged up on me because they didn't like that I was talking smack on Jeff Johns and 40 Club. Now, keep in
Oh
mind,
wow.
I don't like the idea of 40 Club. There's actually two 40 Club people I don't care to meet or talk to, so I just keep them away. But I don't hate anybody. I don't like the idea of 40 Club back in the day because back in the day, they would always post reasons of why we should not promote the hashtag and reasons why the Snark Cut is not coming out. I
Right.
remember those days. I don't like it. So that's just why. But um, in that Vero chat, I was expressing displeasure of the 40 Club. Something triggered it because I don't know. I forgot. There was something that came up that day about it. And someone else was
Mm,
like stressed out about it. So I was bringing that up and I was like, and I didn't like Jeff Johns either because I don't like how he treated people. And I
right.
was attacked for saying that stuff or still thinking that, not saying it. And then at
Mm.
that time, and I was like, whoops, what did I do? But anyways, and then it just an argument. I was kicked out for not liking Jeff John's treatment of other people and 40 Club. And then 2 months later, they're all like, hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
okay, whatever.
Who
And it
understands?
must have been political. I can't take political actions personal.
Yeah.
Now I remember this one.
Yo,
This
wow, wow. That put a smile on my face.
this was something I didn't take this picture. This is
Right,
by
right.
Leo Cortez. This is one of the very first public displays of release of Snyder Cut. There's another one where our homies in Egypt did one by the pyramid. But I was using this as a commercial for one of my podcasts coming out. But
Mm.
the girl who's playing Hippolyta or cosplaying Hippolyta, her name is Sylvia Slays. I've run into her. She's really cool. She's a cosplayer and she's for the Snyder Cut. And I ran into her again last year and I got a video of her saying release a Snyder Cut. And I recognize her because a
E.
lot of these people are unsung heroes. Look at that. That's the beginning of more of the movement growing. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Uh,
Exactly.
I just want more of us to rise up. Everyone have an equal voice, you know? No one's bigger than the other. I
Right.
love it. The hell is this one? Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid.
No, wait a
They
minute. What are
no,
you
on
saying there?
YouTube, they keep changing the time. It's either an hour and 59 minutes or it's 2 hours for Justice League. I'm like, forget you guys. It's just don't watch it. I just like the picture. Release a Snyder Cut. Yep. I didn't make that. This was a
Yeah,
theory of what they're looking in the boom tube. I remember that came out. Like everyone's saying he's definitely
yeah.
looking at freaking dark side. Now, here's another tricky thing. If they saw the
Ooh,
black on set, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Did they alter this picture to look blue and red for Superman? Or for these scenes, did they do the black suit in post? But then how did Fabian Wagner see that they had a black suit on set? That's a personal question I'd like to find
Hmm.
out organically. I don't want anyone to answer it now. It's just I like wondering things and then finding out later, you know? I'm not into spoilers.
I get what you're saying. Like, so you're wondering right
Yeah.
now if that shot, he's actually wearing that black suit, and then they
Or did they
CGI'd the
cover
blue
it
and
and
red.
colored?
Right,
Sorry, I
right,
was talking.
right. No, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
And
Now
more releases.
that photo of Cyborg is interesting though, because that was just a
That's from
photo.
the
Now
trailer.
we exactly what I was gonna say. Now we know. Now we got more to it when we saw the trailer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the tears in
So
his
that's
eyes.
man.
Because here's what's thinking. He's looking down and then he looks up. I wonder what is he looking up at?
Right,
Is it
right.
maybe when maybe there are parts of Silas all over it? I don't know. But it's interesting.
It's
I'm
interesting how just one person really just could damage, not damage. Well, yeah, damage, but literally switched up his whole story arc. Um,
mm-hmm.
and then you're looking at this teaser, and you can already see how different, how much more emotion is put into this guy's story. You know what I mean? When you
Mm.
watch the Justice League movie, it's like he's this whiny kid. You know what I mean? Uh, like, what am I? I forgot what Wonder Woman tells him. He's all like, "Is this a gift?" He's like, and he's all like, like brooding, but like not in a connective kind of way. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. But then when you
No, no,
watch this yeah, you watch this teaser trailer, you're able to see more of like Ray Fisher's emotion that he has to really put into the character and his acting. So
mm,
it's crazy to me.
that's true. Sorry if you hear my family outside. My little niece, my little one,
Oh
runs
no,
around.
no, you
It's just
good, bro?
beautiful art.
Trust me.
I just put that on. I didn't
Oh,
do
I
it.
see.
Now I'm proud of this one, even though it looks stupid. But why WB must release the Snyder cut? Now this is a quote from
Mm.
Frank Capra, and it's there are no rules in filmmaking, only sins, and the cardinal sin.
Oh, bonus. And that's exactly what we got with Justice League.
See, everywhere I look at that time, everything reminded me of why we need to release the Snyder cut. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to a video. Another original look in Sabotage Final.
That's crazy.
hmm Again, you
That's
get the
crazy.
fire in the background, like real
R-
fire.
Yep.
Even that's, I think that's fire from the battle going on.
Yep.
Then everything else is like kind of simplified in the back, and you just see Batman. But here you see it's just more depth, man. It's not flat out because here it looks like okay, he's right here, and then background. Here it's like he's right there, background, but there's a fire here, so there's depth. There's a little shade here, so it goes further around and curves around. It's just like literally, it has depth.
It's the more I'm looking at that, it's almost as if you can tell like their mission was they really thought they could wrap up the story there. You know what I mean? Like, because when you're looking at the original look, I don't think we're looking at a terraformed Earth. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I don't think we are. At best, we're probably looking at apocalyptic technology,
mm,
maybe a ship of some sort. But when you're looking at obviously the sabotage, it's like we want to already make it look like it's a big bad situation, it's apocalypse on Earth, um, and we got it ended here. You know what I mean?
mm. Right, right,
So
right.
that's why they did their stupid. So, like looking at it, yeah, just it's crazy.
By the way, if y'all tuning in right now, I'm with my boy Vega. We're just reminiscing on reflections of the past of my journey with the Snyder Cut movement using my Instagram.
Word.
Talking about it. And I remember when this dropped, wait, I can't say how happy I am to be going to this screening and Q&A sessions after. And I call it screening because I go to these in Hollywood and LA. I
Mm,
go to screenings, so I never called it SnyderCon. I called it SnyderCon afterwards when everyone else was, so I could refer to it. But
gotcha.
I always called it a director's screening and Q&A session. It's a long title, so I totally understand. But I was so happy to see this, and that was done by an artist from the school, I believe. And
That's just such a dope photo, man.
hey, yo, did you ever see this movie, Nick Fury, Agent of Shield? It's a Marvel movie back in the day
No,
before there was MCU. Da-
what?
David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury. Yeah, this came out straight to DVD or cable. 1998. Nick
I
Fury.
am definitely gonna have to check that out
He looks like
just
the
to see
original
what they
comic book.
did.
Yeah. From the
Wow.
writer of the Dark Knight trilogy and Man of Steel comes. Oh, okay. This movie came out before, but when they re-released it, they did all that stuff to hype it up.
Ah,
Interesting. So the writer of
ah.
Blade did that one. That's funny. I guess this is just from my personal ego. I like that Rey Mysterio, one of my heroes, takes pictures and covers his face the same way I do when we're not in math. I was like,
That's
oh, we
dope.
did the same thing.
That's dope.
Uh huh. Forgot this. This looks like an album cover from the '60s. Lisa Snyder cut. They deserve to shine too,
Bro,
right?
low key looking at that. Like do you like rewatch these interviews that these guys had and notice
Yeah, and you
just
can
how
see that they
unha
bite their tongue a lot, right?
yes, exactly.
Ooh, it's so
Exactly.
awkward.
It's so
Ah,
awkward. Like when you I mean at least for me when you first watched it, you know, you're so innocent. You don't realize you're just like, oh,
mm-hmm.
okay, you're just so hyped to see this movie because, you know, we all were waiting for it, you know, and you know, obviously we didn't get it. And then you watch these interviews and you're like, wow, these guys were really biting their tongues. They were like walking on eggshells almost every interview. You could see how uncomfortable Ben Affleck is, how uncomfortable Jason is, you know, a lot of them, you know, and but then you could tell like some of them are just, you know, they're just trying to be polite, trying to do the right thing, trying to stay positive, you know, but you could tell that deep down you're watching these interviews and you could tell like, yeah, something was wrong.
Mm.
Something was wrong, you know. Ooh, what's this?
Oh, I was
Somebody.
just giving love to other comic book films that had a female lead that people forgot
Mm,
about. My problem
gotcha.
is like a lot of people forget history because they're so excited to be history and make history, that they forget the history and people that brought us back here or
Right,
brought us to where we are.
right.
See,
Facts.
when people rewrite history or try and take claim of credit and stuff, it's just like Justice League. It's like people just don't justice stuff. Just own what hard work you do and respect everyone else's work. And if you are jealous, just outdo the other person, surpass them with hard work.
Yes.
Very
Facts.
simple.
Facts.
Just pay attention to the ones who care instead of trying to get attention of those who don't. I put that
Ooh,
because I
shots
felt like they were
fired.
trying to, yeah, shots fired, man. Because I think they were trying to give, please the haters, and they got exactly what they want.
That's
Is this
exactly
the
what they
real
did.
life, or is this just fantasy? Release this Friday. Warner Bros. Cut doesn't really matter to everyone. On see, that's why I don't write songs. The hell is this?
Oh, that's hilarious. Mm, okay.
All right, I don't have enough vodka to figure that out. Oh, that's just me talking crap on Rotten Tomatoes. Bring back Zack. Way. I remember that hashtag.
Wow. Wow. Yep. Hashtag bring back Zach.
Oh, look at my homie. Released the Snyder cut. I love this guy. He's cool. You hear Kevin
Ooh,
Tsujihara is stepping down. Funny. Remember that was in the news back in March 18th,
dude.
2019?
Yes. Yes.
Where is he now? Why is he, come on? What's going on, people?
This was the hype train back then. I remember. I
Yeah.
remember. It was like, oh,
Hmm.
like this was when we realized, like, oh snap, things are changing in Warner Brothers. Things
Yeah,
changing
we
as
had
a,
some hope there.
yeah.
I was doing this for Go Deep. Oh, that was not too bad. I'm over it though. So this is me taking a picture of the theater screen before they showed Watchmen that night. I was not able to make Dawn of the Dead director's cut Friday because I was house sitting and I got off of work. I would not have made it to Pasadena in time. I should have just
Mm,
gone anyways, show up
right.
late, just because there's
Just to
not a
be
lot of
there. Yeah.
people there, and Zack Snyder was walking around when people were eating just to sit down and hang out and talk with everybody. And I think that's where a lot of connections started that day. And with
Ah, I see what you
you
mean.
know, it was really good.
Yeah,
But I have family, I have to take care of that, right? So, but I
that's
did
right.
get there. This is from Saturday, March 23rd, 2019, for Watchmen. And what I liked about what Zack Snyder said is that that day he said that he wasn't sure if the director's cut would come out at all, and then he said if it didn't come out, then us there that day would be seeing a film that no one had seen before for the first time.
Oh wow,
So if
wow,
Watchmen, the director's cut, did not get released, it would have been shown right there that day of. So that told me
wow.
director's cut, he's probably going to show the Snyder cut at some point, regardless. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's definitely going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So yeah, and I remember this.
Oh, there
I
you
got. Wait, is this a picture? I thought it was a video. What the heck? Come on,
go.
Kojay. Oh, there's the video. All right, I
There
took
it is.
this. This is where we would eat and hang out outside.
Oh
So
wow.
I don't know if you can see it, but this is Pasadena Art Center. It looks like a building that just fell on its side and a bunch of glass windows. I actually went to this school in high school for a high school outreach program, so high
Oh
schoolers
wow.
can get an idea of what it's like to go to actual art school,
Oh,
inspire
that's
us, right?
dope.
They accepted me, but I didn't get a scholarship. I got acceptance, and I didn't have money, so I couldn't go. But
Oh wow.
what's cool is that along this line, those windows. If you go further to the left of it, you can see my old classroom, my
It
old
almost
locker. It was
it
great.
almost looks like Bruce Wayne's house.
Right? I think, and especially if you go move your eye to the right, back in the day, that used to be a huge cafeteria. It would look nice, like tables. It looked like a fancy futuristic Starbucks with a lot of black interior decor. But
Wow.
now it looks like they section it off to be like conference rooms, and then that's when
Mm,
people have their catering and stuff and whatever. But yeah, times have
that's
changed.
dope.
But it
That's
was
dope.
cool going back
Yeah.
to my old school for the Snyder Cut. So this movement hits a lot of home for me, man.
Mm.
And yeah, and then it's cool. It's in the hills, so there's a hill coming down, and it's just a bunch of residential stuff. So
Oh
the
snap.
school feels really hidden up in the hills, surrounded by all this vegetation. Every now and then, and I did see one time there was a mountain lion in the parking lot because
Oh.
we're close to Sheep Mountain, which is like I think it's close to Sheep Mountain, but yeah, it's close to a national park.
National Park. Damn.
Yeah, and here's Zach for the Q&A after Watchmen.
I was about to say, were you one of the guys who recorded that that part of the interview on after BVS?
That was the next day. This is still Watchmen. I was in
No,
front
no,
for
yeah.
BVS.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Dude, you must have been like happy as hell. That's my favorite movie still to this day. BVS.
See that? Those are the top heads of so many people in the movement. What's up, family?
I
Good
know,
times.
yo, for real.
Oh
Dude,
man, that was beautiful.
man, that is.
Here's me when I was doing that insecure YouTuber face where you just scrunch up your face and look like
Yeah.
stupid so no one could judge you. And if they do, you're already doing some stupid. That's why I did it. What is this? Oh, same thing. There's Rorschach.
The homie.
Rorschach right there.
Wow.
Yep.
So, did you meet anybody there personally yourself when you were there that you still talk to this day?
Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, go ahead. For some reason I can't hear
Sorry, I'm
you.
caught in the moment.
No, do you think?
Larry Fong.
Yeah, Mama. Oh, well, there he is. There you phone. Hmm. That's dope.
Editing is so. It's like one of my favorite parts of making film. And the missus.
Hmm. Deborah Snyder.
My sister loves her. Who doesn't?
I mean, yeah, I was about to say it's kind of hard not to, like.
All right. What were you saying earlier before I cut you off?
Wait, what did I say earlier? Oh man, I don't even remember. Oh, I asked, is there anybody that you met when you were there that you still are like super tight with to this day?
Well, actually, I saw everybody. I remember looking back. I can remember who's who. Back then, I didn't know
Hmm.
faces, but
Gotcha.
I was sitting next to the next day. Actually, they're in the picture, so I'll introduce them. But for Watchmen, I sat next to Reco, Andy Escobar, and I got to know him
Hmm.
that day, and we're still tight. And
Oh.
he's a very passionate guy of the movement, you all know. But
Mm-hmm.
then for BBS, I sat in front right here.
Yo.
There's all the people.
Wow.
See, that's back when I had my nose tip out under my mask. That's disgusting. The girl on the over my back shoulder, the right, she's really cool. That's Brittany. I follow her, but we haven't talked in ever since SnyderCon. But she was so funny when we were watching BBS, and then you saw
Uh-huh.
Henry Cavill come out with this. He's all topless. She's like, "Yeah, Zack, thank you." I was like, "Cool." And I was terrified. Look, this is the traffic I had to face going to see BBS that day. I was so terrified I was going to be late.
Oh
Oh,
man.
oh,
Oh
that
man.
just breaks your heart when you think you're going to be late. Oh man,
Oh wow. There you go.
yeah. We did the Wonder Woman thing. This was
Man,
actually,
dude. I
I
mean,
was
that's
like,
just cool. You know what I mean?
yeah, I was like, Deborah, how could we do this? And then she's like, why don't we do this together? She's like, no, why don't we come? And this was actually her idea to do that pose. And I thought it was so dope
Oh,
because
really?
yeah,
That is dope,
because I was
dude.
like, hey, can we do something cool?
That is
And
dope.
she altered my idea to this, and it was dope. And this is after I told her that me and my sister were. Oh, I wrote it here. I was part of the last in line, and they all showed us such love. All I had was thank yous.
Man, I'm not gonna
Honestly,
lie. My
my sister and I
like
both were in tears to see Wonder Woman strong and powerful and beautiful and just truly a strong presence. Deborah is every bit Wonder Woman as Gal Gadot is for such a vision. And I told her that me and my sister moved on the making when she was saying that Deborah and this is on the Blu-ray, when Deborah and Gal Gadot were talking, they had a heartfelt moment where like bringing Wonder Woman to the screen. And they were very
wow,
emotional in a happy way. And me and my sister were watching that. We teared up, and I told her that story of how we teared up and how they teared up, and it was just nothing but smiles.
wow,
Yeah, I really, because at this time I already heard someone spill the beans that the Snyder Cut is real, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" I was just filled with happiness that by the time I saw Zack, I was like, "Yo, thank you, Man of Steel, I love it. It's my favorite movie.
wow.
Thank you, man. How you doing?" He's like, "I'm good." I was like, "Yay, Ramesh says hi. All right, let's take a picture." That's all I said.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Because I worked in the
That's
industry
so
too,
dope.
so when I meet industry people that I'm fans of, it's weird. It's almost like, hey, I hope we could be colleagues one day, kind of deal. But I'm glad to meet you, even if it doesn't happen.
Right,
So he actually took
right.
two pictures with me. They had someone on the side, like, here, I'll take a picture of you, and that's why everyone's picture with Zach looks the same. Because someone was on standby to
Ah,
take a picture. I was like, hey, can I have a selfie? Because that'd be, I don't know, I like that. It's more fun. And he's like, sure, let's do it. I was like, all right, cool. So yeah.
That's why he's a cool guy, you know.
Yeah, it's chill. I mean, people love their fans. It's good. Now, these are people I sat next to at BVS. We got Hail Snydra. We're still tight on Twitter. We keep in touch. And then on the far left is our buddy Brandon, who I have yet to find. Wherever you are,
Mm.
Brandon, I know you want the Snyder cut. You've seen this. If you see this, drop your comment. Find me on Instagram. We gotta chop it up because by the time there's SnyderCon 2, us three, we were hoping to sit together and see the Snyder cut. So hopefully that'll happen.
Oh,
Props
yes,
to
yes.
Hill Snyder. I want to bring him on. He's got a lot of great stories.
Hail Snyder.
Yeah, and he came up with his own shirt. If you look on his shirt, it's got Hydra, but a picture of Zack instead of the skull.
That
It's dope. He's a cool
is.
guy. He's a really cool guy. He's active too. Justice League, what? Justice League cut? The heart. Blah 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 blah. Yep.
Wow.
More. Okay, now I told you about the girl who was in line, who cosplayed
Mm-hmm.
as Hippolyta. Now here she is as
Queen,
uh
what's her name?
Queen
Okay.
Atlanta.
Queen Atlanta, yeah.
So I meet her again and
She's got a Vero, right? I think I
no,
follow her
she's
on
on
Vero.
Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, okay. I thought I could have sworn I seen her on Vero. Like I feel she was. But that's
What's
dope,
that?
dude. I said no. I just said like I could have sworn she was on Vero.
I, she might be. I haven't asked. But yeah, she's wonderful. She's cool. She does really good. She has a great cosplay of Supergirl in the Man of Steel outfit, but black suit edition, and she's been doing that for a while.
Ooh,
It's really cool. It looks
ooh.
tight. Hopefully, our schedules can work and she can be on one of my podcasts and we can tell her story. Snare cut.
Facts.
That is a three-syllable word for any thought too big.
That's a good
All
one.
right.
That's a good
I
one.
think we should get closer to more juicy video stuff. Da, 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 da. What is this?
What is this? April
Oh no,
17th.
that's a Blackpink thing. Because I saw Blackpink in LA
Oh.
when they came in concert. I was like right here ish.
Ah. Oh,
They
snap.
had a live band. They killed it. It was great.
Oh,
And I remember
definitely.
this. Buddy Kojay here. I'm just telling you that I finished making my video. Okay, I got stuck. All right, so what's up with my armpit? One video is about something minutes long, another one is a minute long, and then I did. All right, I got sick of hearing me. So that is when. Oh yeah, that's when I did this one. When everyone did a video and they put it together to request a Snyder cut.
Mm. 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 Wow. Facts.
Boom, right there. Never swayed.
Dope.
But unfortunately, that was around the same day that there was bombings in Sri Lanka.
Oh wow. A
So I
woman
remember that
is
Sunday very, very vividly. Because then after that, I was just calling family and stuff. So a lot of things are
wow.
doing the movement. I was taking breaks from what's going on with my family, my work, and all this stuff. It's just there's a lot of history tied to everything we do in life. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
The struggle's real. And I was trying to promote some peace.
I see
But
that.
let's keep it
That's
Snyder
dope.
cut. See, and then here's the video. A clip from the
Ooh.
video where we're all requesting release of Snyder cut.
Oh yes, yes.
So many people. Oh, do I see Chris Hughes? Oh, it's too small. I can't recognize. There's a lot of people there. A lot of family. I see Darren Benson of
Dang.
TBC there. Who else is here? Yeah, it's hard to recognize people. I think
Yeah, it's very small.
is that you. Okay, but anyways, that was a great video. Were you part of that?
I mean, you know what? I was, but I think I was one of those guys who got like who sent in their video a little too late. You know? So I don't think I
Yeah.
made the cut.
Oh,
But I
you
did
did?
send the no,
Ah.
but I did send the video because I did participate. Regardless, but I think I was one of the guys who I think I got the time wrong. Like, I think I sent it in like an hour late from like the that deadline. Because if you remember, there was like send it by this time, whatever date it was. And I think I actually like I just for whatever reason I sent it in an hour late. You know, but
Mm,
yeah, but I still did my video. I still obviously tagged Warner Brothers and everybody that I tagged, whatever. But you know,
mm.
yeah. Still. I mean, I'm not. It's not like I never got upset about it. Oh, I didn't do my video on there. No,
Ah.
screw these guys.
Oh, man. So let me take you to this. So I'm doing a comparison.
That is nuts. Okay, boring.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now here.
Hmm.
Oh, this is a fan made one with the footage. Look.
Oh, okay. I see what they did. Wow. Huh. Huh.
Now the screen is totally different from. This is fan made. Look at all that.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
one of my highest viewed videos on my YouTube channel, where I just go out of the way to show the difference of like hard work and studio work. Because the first part is the
Right.
studio reshots, and the next ones were from a fan edit of Justice League. That I've only watched fan edits since at that time, and
Right.
a lot of people put these fan edits together that were compiled by a lot of different people in the movement. Even some 40 clubbers worked on it too. Just because they're 40 club doesn't mean that they're not talented, right? So they do some good stuff. But yeah, that was really good quality and stuff. Oh, we got no viewers. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, who cares? But thank you for watching, and hopefully you rewatch.
Well, Sid just
It's probably fun.
shared it on Twitter.
Oh, he did. Ah,
Yeah. Yeah. I just
I
saw a
got enough. It's
notification.
cool. It's cool. I make videos to last forever, so people can watch whenever they're curious about what happened when.
Most definitely. And I
Uh,
think that's the dope part about it too. You know?
All right, this is another funny one I like. How Zack Snyder works versus how Warner Brothers works. And don't do drugs.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I forgot about this. This is kind of funny.
Oh, hell
See,
no. That's
memories,
crazy.
memories. I'm gonna start a series of these and do memories. Why is this? I don't remember this one. Oh, I remember this. This
Mm.
April Fool's post. I hate April Fools. Every time someone
Oh.
posts something that gets people hyped up, but look at the date. I almost got suckered in, and I almost bought into
Oh
this.
no. Right,
They
right, right.
post this stuff, man.
I
But
get
it's
you.
April Fools. This is actually funny. This is what I do today. Like when I see Rotten Tomatoes,
Uh,
I really don't like Rotten Tomatoes because they have the audience will have a huge score, but that is never certified fresh. Only they are. So when you subscribe to Rotten Tomatoes, you're actually subscribing to the idea that the people's opinion is always secondary. Why would
Right.
you want to be a second class citizen if you're supporting something or looking at
Facts.
worth of something? And they make money
Facts.
off of treating you like a second class person or lower class, whatever. I just hate it. So I just block. I take a Sharpie and I block them all out in all my DVDs. I went to a
Hmm.
comic store, Battinson. Now I made this one and someone else shared it without tagging me, but it was cool. I found them and I congratulated them. But this was cool because they're on their page. They got like thousands of views and likes. I only got 60, and I hit them up, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "No, no, no, no. I'm glad you did it because you got the word out. Thank you." So yeah,
Right. Exactly.
and I was like, "You, I don't care if you credit
Man.
me or not." And they still
Right.
didn't, but I don't care. It was cool. The word got out, and people liked it. Oh, here's a painting I did of one of my ex girlfriends.
What,
Yeah, that's oil paint on
dude?
canvas.
That is crazy,
Thanks,
dude. You,
man.
dude, you paint, man,
Well, I took some
bro.
classes because when I was an art major, they had you.
Oh, okay. But that's dope, man. You got, bro. I would say this much. You're very talented, bro. You got a lot of talent.
Thank you. Artist,
100.
but jack of all trades owns no land. I'm trying to find my home. So I like
Mm,
this because this is for the movement, because this is when I started seeing some people not fighting with each other, but fighting with different ideas, you know?
ah,
So a
okay.
single moment of misunderstanding is so poisonous that it makes us forget the 100 lovable moments spent together within a minute.
Wow,
That's huge.
that's huge, dude.
Because a big
That's
problem
huge.
with the infighting is I think it's become a habit that people just are used to it and kind of expect it and kind of play parts. I think people just drop it, let it go.
Facts. Facts. I
This
mean,
was
is it?
fan made, but I love this picture so much.
Oh, I know when they
Wouldn't
came
that
up
be
with
look
that one,
so
bro.
cool? I know
Yes.
for a while I thought this was legit, but it was fan made. Broke my heart. But
Yeah. No. Same here. Same here.
idea, because even if it's fan made, it shows what we want, what gets us hype. And I remember this picture got a lot of people hype, bro.
Of course it did. I mean, dude, it's too it's so close
Hey,
to that look, you know. It's so close to that look from the comics, you know, with the beard, you know, and the long hair, you know. It's just very reminiscent to that, you know, and then the black suit, you know. Yeah, I thought it was real too when it first came out. I was, yeah. Then we found that it wasn't.
I know it's so heartbreaking, but looking at this picture, I could look at this picture for 2 hours in bliss and not see Justice League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
I know
We've probably
exactly
already
what you're
done it
saying,
without
man.
thinking. You know, we have a drink and then we're like, whoa, 2 hours has
Right.
gone by. I watched this and this is way better than that movie.
Oh, so
Uh,
true, so true.
all right, continuing on with this themed adventure. By the way, if you're in the chat, welcome to the show. This is
Yes,
just a new thing.
welcome.
I'm just reminiscing on my time in the movement. The next show, I'm going to bring someone else and let them reminisce. Or maybe when we're done, we'll just talk about Vega all day. I'm cool with that.
If we got time, sure, why not?
Hey, here's my buddy Simtar. Hey, we went
Oh
to a wrestling show
snap!
together. All
That's
right,
dope.
it's trippy. I can't pause. Oh, I can pause it. All right, a girl hit me up on Instagram, and she said that person in front of us is some singer popular in Mexico
What?
or known. I just can't remember. I can't find it, but she said someone in front of us is important. You're doing the too sweet. Bam. Yeah, that dude in front of us.
That
He's
guy
someone
right there?
in the music industry. I just don't know who.
Oh snap!
But hey,
That's
yay, cool stuff. This is the first time I brought my sign to a pro wrestling event. And that's the
so.
sign I brought. This is the beginning of my best swings I could do to the movement. Because I go to pro wrestling shows. I see there's a lot of signs. I want my word. Oh, is Chubby in here? Sorry, I'm trying to look at all these screens. I'm sorry if I'm slow in the
Oh
chat.
yeah. Yeah, make sure you're looking at the
Chubby,
chat.
I love the Chubby. I love to all you guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Let's show some comments. See, I'm getting used to this. RT plus movie critics are useless. RT. What
Facts.
do you mean by RT?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah. Rotten Tomatoes plus critics. Yeah. Totally agree with you, man.
Nah.
I put Hanks for coming in here. Bam! I gotta get this boy on here. This guy, I love this guy. He's cool.
So what up, gangsters?
MC Lovin' Voice. That's
The
how we
big
do.
loving voice, yes.
Getting love back from Sil. Hey, hey, hey,
Salute.
hey. Mm. And Kevin right here. Bam. Thank you, brothers. So back to the reminiscing. I reminisce. You know what song I'm doing. I just can't sing the rest. So that's the sign I made with a Sharpie. That's okay. You can see in the back. See what I did when you write big? It's hard because then I wrote and I only had Snyder K. I couldn't have space for the T. So I had to figure out how to squeeze it all together and be big as hell. So that was I
Wow.
like drew a bunch of boards. Then I was like, all right, let's try it with the pencil. And then trace over it. Then Bat Signal 1 said someone had released a Snyder Cut poster at WWE last night. And you see the picture. That's the first time I
Dude.
Paul Heyman on the side. I'm a Paul Heyman guy. So that's sick. Oh, there we go. Hey, and gone Cruz.
Steven
Steven
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Thanks, you brother. It was Lord
The shout
Kojay.
out.
Bam. You already knew. That
That
made
is
TV.
dope.
And
That
then
is
this
just
is a little
dope.
personal story. I posted this and hey, it was me. I was so proud. See, I'm still wearing the shirt from that weekend, so you know it stinks. So and then Jay Oliva liked it. I
Jay
like
Slay
that he liked
Oliva,
it because
boy.
he saw it, which I hope he showed it to other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
Right.
not a cut. Hype. I'm all about hype. Get the hype going.
Yep.
What? Oh, my shirts. No, that's just vain right there. Got Young Bucks, and I got the Snyder Cut dollar. I just forgot where I put it, so I'll
Ha!
put it together. That'd be cool. Oh, that's one of my best friends and my sister. Hey, that was just good times. I just love my people. Let's
You could
see.
tell, man.
Another time the pick it got seen. That's for SmackDown the following day. I went to all of
Oh
them.
wow.
This was after Survivor Series. And then there's this
Paul
one.
Heyman.
See, I wanted the Snyder Cut sign shown on WWE because people rewatch these episodes. They
Yes.
get they get in there for all time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And not only, but do you know who puts out their DVDs?
Mm-mm.
Warner Brothers. So imagine if people
Oh.
at WWE are talking, and then people at Warner Brothers hear, "Oh, there's a Snyder Cut sign at WWE." Huh? That was my
You're
goal.
smart, bro. You're just too smart.
Sometimes, but yeah,
You just
thank
thought
you.
that. Oh, dude,
Yeah, I
that's
can
yeah,
only
I
think
think
of my capacity. Oh, this is when I launched. Oh, that's just self promotion. We want to keep it all Snyder Cut right now. Oh, there's my Batcave. Back in the day, they released posters for DC Universe of
oh
Batman v Superman. So I made a Kamen Rider
wow.
Batman character. Anime Expo. This is great because every time I was around Anime Expo with this hat, oh, it's the very same hat. Cool. That's the first edition.
Wow.
That's my little one with me. But everywhere I went with this, Marvel
Oh, man.
people, anime people, DC people gave me props, especially a good-looking Zatanna that was passing me by too quick. I could not get her. Oh, that was good times, man.
Hashtag try harder, try harder.
Oh, yo, you guys see this? This is my sister and my niece. Avatar
Oh,
cosplay.
dope, dope,
Oh man,
dope.
she was so little.
So
She
your
made a
daughter
magazine,
was Momo.
that made magazines. So I was like, hey,
Really?
yeah, she was not even one yet, and she made a magazine.
Wow. That's awesome. That is
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Wait, Anime Expo. No, she was one. Sorry. So more of this, more of this, more of this. I did a One Punch Man. I just want to see my score. I forgot.
Okay.
Ah, I couldn't
Okay.
beat
Don't nobody
1984, dude.
don't
Ah,
nobody mess with Kojay. He packs a punch. He packs a punch.
only one punch. Oh, one punch man. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just have a good hook
Pun
punch. That's my
intended.
no. But if you see that video, I came in too soon. I should have came in further so I could have more speed. I don't know,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. Now, this girl made an animated storyboard of when this happened, when she met my niece.
Oh wow.
It was cute. That's just I'm just getting distracted right now. By the way, I want to give a shout
Mm.
out to this guy, Jonathan Beal, who sent me this stuff. He is a podcaster, cosplayer, photographer, and he's always trying to be positive and represent Superman. You got to check out his
Oh.
Instagram. He has so much beautiful pictures because what he does, he jumps up in the air really still and takes a picture or freezes it, and it looks like he's flying.
Oh
He's a
wow.
great, very positive person. I don't know how his feelings are in the movement, but he's really cool. I want to go back
I'll
to
check
the
him out.
chat. I got to get used to this. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, that's what it's about. Because honestly, if everyone wants credit, why not we share stories of everything we've done? You know, don't take credit.
Facts.
Let's share. You know, and bring each other up. So hopefully, this is the first
Yeah.
of many. Da,
Hopefully.
da, da,
Hopefully.
da, da. Oh, ha Oh, dude. Yo, once they find out it's counterfeit, they might kick you out.
Yo,
Be
that'd still be funny though. That
careful. I
would
don't
still
know.
be
I want
funny.
to. I want you to live to see more days so we can see a Snyder cut, man. Don't do it.
Although I will say, if you do it, please record yourself doing it.
If he does, you probably
Oh,
get posted. Oh, that's funny.
that pussy. No, no, no.
Oh, you know
Yes,
what? If
yes,
I thought that, I might have beat the score.
right,
Where are you, Chubby,
right.
when I need? Sorry, I'll try and get back to the chats. I'm still getting used to these multiple windows. I don't know how Film God does it, but he does.
Oh man, they've been doing it for a while now, though, man. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So check this out. This I made special edition for my little brother, John Boy.
E-
And John Boy is also from Chicago. That's why I went with the red. Now, you, bro, your gift is going to be this hat, but with the white and the red because you're Chicago.
e-
I hope you like it.
Man,
Model
my
for me, man.
guy.
Your handsome self and your perfectly tweezed eyebrows. Mine is horrible. Mine feels like threw up on my face. Hey, here's my little brother. It's fine. He's my little brother, but he's totally taller than me. But you know, it's age.
He looks like a big guy, man.
Hey, we go way back. Our moms both call each other sons. You know, the other one's son. So
Oh
this
yeah.
was funny because I met these. Okay, this. Oh, rewind. This is Friday after work. I went, picked up my boy, and then I drove all the way to San Diego Comic Con, where we met up with Nerd Queens, Jeff Purdy, Andy, and a bunch of other people. I did not get to see Ben W. He was on the opposite side, but I took all the
Mm.
pins and pamphlets, and we were like, "Hey, let's deliver these out." We were just standing there, and I looked at my little brother. He's like, "Hey, here, help the movement, help the movement. Here, help the movement." And then we just went with that, and people came. We only got probably 10 rejections. Honestly, like people
Wow.
like, I don't want to carry shit, or people are like, I don't like Snyder. Either way, whatever. It's a choice,
Oh
right?
wow.
No big.
Yeah, not a
But
big deal.
so many people were hyped about it. So many people didn't know there was an alternate version. So many people were like, "What? There is a Zack Snyder version?" Because what I saw in theater sucked. We
Wow.
we spread awareness because a lot of people had no idea about this. That was the whole point of this. And mission
Right.
accomplished. We had joy. I met up with these people. I actually followed them on Instagram. They're all about. They're like new age hippies. They're all about the ganja and music, you know what I'm saying, and having a good time. But this girl was really cool, and we were just taking a picture and talking about Snarka, and we're all hyped. It was great. Hopefully they
She looks
remember
like
it.
good people.
Yeah, she was good. This is my personal favorite picture. It's a Ramesh De Silva art in the background, and this was across the street from the Hall of Justice in San Diego. You know, their courthouse stuff and all that. So
Mm.
very well put, and man, I really wanted to get a dancer and go back there on Sunday and just do a dance video in front of it, but she couldn't make it, so it was last minute.
Uh,
But yeah, this is really cool. It's a beautiful. I wonder if I got video of it. Oh yeah, here's us chilling. There's Andy Escobar, my little brother.
mm,
Here's Ainsley. She's Pigtails Power on Instagram. Follow her. She's the one who's making the costumes and props for my movie. So she met up
oh,
with me because
good.
doing stuff to promote her stuff. Oh, look at me! I've definitely been drinking.
Right,
Look
I
at
was gonna say,
my
I was
eyes.
gonna say, you look like you blasted, homie.
Hey, we had a great. And I ran in. Ooh, I like this picture. I came up with. I did. Yay! I really love AFSP. It's a good
Oh, no
page.
doubt.
I've been supporting them before this movement,
Oh, wow.
and uh, little, but this movement gave me more to support for them, and it
Right.
just if you keep mental health in mind, things will work out. You'll make better choices. And I ran into this guy. This guy chased us down. He's like, yo, 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 I gotta tell you my mind about the Snyder Cut and Justice League. Listen to him.
Ha!
I love this guy. He was a hardcore Superman fan and a strong DBZ fan. And Diwali. Oh, Akansha. Welcome. Kya kar hai? I'm glad people are here. This yeah, Diwali is coming up. Shit. I
Mm,
lose track of so many things. I'd get kicked out in 2 seconds. Hey, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. We're just reminiscing with
word.
my boy Vega and you. So yeah, I like this guy because this guy is exactly the reaction of so many people we came across that day.
Mm,
It's
dope,
really, really nice.
dope.
And then I think I post this. I didn't see who posted, but here I lost a dear friend. He wanted to see the Snyder Cut. Movies can make you feel less alone, save them from oblivion, help artistic integrity is something transcendental.
Mm,
Transcendental. I want to see Justice League also for my friend. What Release the Snyder Cut movement is doing touched me. Warner Brothers Pictures and RT Snyder Cut.
mm,
That's real, man.
that is real.
Yeah.
Man, just the
See, that's why it's important to spread awareness, get the message out because there's so many people who do need this and want it. They just don't know that there's an answer. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, for sure,
I
for
always
sure.
push it like this is important because I think we need to look at how we treat ourselves to maybe treat other people better or situations better.
Mm,
And I'm in Sri Lanka with my boy Ramesh De Silva, the artist.
wow,
He's pretty much retired from the
wow.
movie, but I love this guy. And yeah, you probably see the last of his works with my film whenever that comes out. Hey, but yeah, we're in his town, Ragama, and I got him one of the hats. Oh, he's got the second edition hat, I think.
Mm,
Second edition is like the I made smaller, so Snyder Cut stands out stronger.
right.
I don't know if that's better. And then is this the full one? And then in Sri Lanka, okay, in Sri Lanka, I
Wow,
donated to my family. We take care of and do donations to an orphanage, and we've been doing it for years. My grandmother actually
wow,
started it,
wow.
and this time I decided to do it in person by myself and do it in the name of the movement and give out the Snyder Cut pamphlets and other stuff.
Oh, wow, dope, dude.
I just wanted everyone to do the same in their neighborhoods. That's my uncle
Wow,
translating for me.
that's dope, bro.
Now it's customary to bow, but that's my other uncle holding.
Wow, wow.
Because they're tired. It's a school night, you know. I don't want to waste their time. But
So, wow, that's dope, dude. I'm like, I'm touched. Wow,
yeah, so that's what I said.
wow,
Oh, on my
dude.
page I have the subtitle. But yeah, that's one thing I did because honestly, I brought, the Kojay to the people and had fun and we talked and had laughs and I was joking around. I wonder if I'm totally like ribbing on my uncle later too, just to get a laugh of the kids. Oh yeah, here. Just being a dork.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's dope, bro. God bless your soul, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love their laughing.
Yeah, you can tell they're enjoying it.
But all of them are wearing the Snyder cut pins. They did that on their own. I did more fun, whatever. I'm stupid. But yeah, um, I did that in the name of the movement to spread awareness and help. Yeah, true that. Ramesh is good. He just sends his love to everybody. So And yeah. Oh, I saw Jushin Thunder Liger. I met him at a Japanese pro wrestling show. Big legend. He was retiring that year. We could do wrestling some other day. But I got to be seen on Japanese programming. There, me. Oh, I'm already saying what I'm saying right now with the All the Gods shirt. Dude stands on my chair. So you have to see my Zack Snyder shirt when you watch the show. Now, are you still there, bro? Your mic is off. You're just looking like, what happened? You there? I can't hear you. What happened? I can't hear you, man. All right. We're having some technical difficulties here. The rapper cannot rap right now. But anyways, this guy, Will Ospreay, stood right on my chair and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, no, you're good. And then he was back in character, like, yo, so cool. So, Snyder in Japan, Snyder Fighters title. That was the women's title at first. There's the men. No, that's the women's title. The men's title was gonna be silver. I changed it. Yeah, I think you got to reconnect, man. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen and gentlemen. We have. Oh, what's this? I have private chat. Oh, nice, interesting. Okay, I'm getting used to this. Thanks for chilling with us. All right, this is a lot of credit that I made, all my hard work up to that date. Very proud of it. And of course, there's way more shirts, way more cool things that we've done in this movement. Everybody, different groups, and all that. So it's just growing beautifully. But that was the first collection of mine. All my, I guess if we're Predator, my trophies. Okay. Boom.
Hey, hey,
Sorry, you got you right
hey.
when you're gonna take it. I don't know. I guess there's
Oh,
now.
snap.
Now we're in the area of when. September 21st, 2019. This is around the time when we were all writing to Ann Sarnoff to release the Snyder Cut. I wrote my letter, and it
I
sounded just like,
remember
not too kind, but straight to the point. Hoocha. If
that.
But I never heard anything from this. We all just poured our hearts out, shared our letters. This art is so beautiful. This was done by an industry person, I believe. Thank you. Dear Mrs.
I
Sarnoff,
mean,
congrats on
yeah,
your new
yeah.
position. I'm writing you today. Sorry, bro. I'm writing you today to request a release of a much talked about Snyder Cut of Justice League. I must admit, I was a bit disappointed in the theatrical version and would be more than happy to purchase even a rough cut similar to the Donner cut of Superman 2. Snyder's first two movies in the trilogy are my top two films of all time. So I'd really love to see what he had planned, even unfinished. Also, in lieu of those
Mm,
Snyder bucks, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I currently draw one of DC Comics books and have worked there for a better part of the last decade. I'd be more than
mm.
willing to offer free cover to DC whenever they need it. Many thanks for regarding this and good luck. Best, Brett Booth.
Dang.
That's beautiful. Industry people when they get inside, man. This is a
Yep.
prototype for all my characters. But anyways, wrestling. Oh, there's the first episode of Snyder Cut Fighters. Sasha Banks won the title.
I remember that. I remember that.
So now we are coming to um SmackDown is now debuting on Fox Sports for the first time. They have a huge show, and I bring my second releases. No, that's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. Seeing how beat up it. No, that's the second one. All right, cool. I had to redraw it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I did
Uh-huh.
that too. Um, the premiere of SmackDown on Fox. So this is monumental. This is going to be recorded and known in history for all time of television for that series. And
Right.
my sign gets seen right here when he's about to do the people's elbow. Because I remember when The Rock does it,
Yay.
camera goes back and you see the audience, and we're in the front. So I raised my sign. You can see it on big screen.
Right.
But there it is. Black Adam, Dwayne Johnson, whose ex-wife Garcia is managing Henry Cavill, Lisa Snyder cut. Boom, right there. I'm very proud of
Wow.
that. For that, that's why it's on my
That's
page.
that's dope.
Hey, Ambassador Kosh. Oh, welcome, brother. Welcome. I love this guy. I found out about this guy through Zod Rider. He was hanging with you. And any Babylon 5 lover of mine, Babylon 5 right there in the collection. I have all the other ones spread out around. But yeah, glad to have you here, Ambassador Kosh. Hey, that's legit. Yo, 90s was classic. It was a very interesting time where I
Mm,
think the industry pro wrestling was rediscovering itself, you know? But yeah,
right.
and got some love. I think Philly Swain, go deep. She shared it. And I got secondhand Zack Cracker. I feel that's how I get the Zack crack, man. It's just like secondhand, but it's cool. I'm just happy it makes other people happy. And then throughout the day, I was watching the show. Oh, there's me and my sister. They made me take off my mask a few times, only at Staples Center. I hate that.
Really?
So Kevin
Huh.
Owens, when he's taking the briefcase on that SmackDown show, you could also see the Snyder Cut sign in clear picture.
Wow.
Someone was leasing a new fan cut, so I was promoting that to help him out. By the way, if you have the video game, you can download all the Snyder Cut Fighter stuff when I post them. So just DM me if you got the game. I'll hook you up.
Oh, dope. Which
I
one is
remember.
two? You got 2K19, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Mm,
A lot of people were talking
wow.
about his organization, but I think he was talking double because he is under NDAs. But that was when he posted something about releasing the Snyder cut, and that was great.
Right.
What was this? Now we're in October 29th, 2019. My Justice League score has finally come together. Hey, listen now, da 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 da, and then ooh, good stuff. Now, over in New York, East Coast, baby, we
East
have
Coast
when we
boy.
cut. Oh, look at all that. Mesh Silva art, all this stuff. Now, did you get to go here or no? You're in Chicago.
No, I'm in Chicago, man. And you know what? Like these are the events I wish I did make it to. You know, like I wish I went to San Diego Comic Con. I wish I went to New York Comic Con that year.
Mm,
But yeah, I missed out on those events, man. But
mm.
I did peep it throughout the on social media. Um, that everything that was going down. The billboard thing when that was happening. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I think we all had to. I want to say they were doing the fundraiser for that too at one point. Um, so I remember that. I remember there was the fundraiser for the soccer game.
I
Too
worked on the Sargi one. I was proud of that.
yeah, I remember
I
that
wrote
one.
the check to AFSP, and my thumb showed up on Chris Wong's video because he showed a picture of me posting the thumb right there.
Oh
Yeah,
snap,
come on,
man!
I got excited.
Oh snap. Hey, whatchamacallit? But let me let you go, Kojay. I gotta do something over here.
All right, all right.
But man, I appreciate you having me on here. I wish I could stay longer, honestly. I mean,
No,
honestly, I
it's
would.
cool. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, and hopefully there's more to come, and I'll be a lot more organized and better. So yeah, yo, bro, thanks for coming, sharing on this little journey that I think I should be wrapping up now. We're already in we're getting to director's cut length with this.
If anything, I'll definitely keep watching it while I'm doing what I'm doing. I just gotta hit the road right now and
Oh
take
yeah,
care
yeah,
of
do
some
what you gotta
business.
do, man. Life first, you know. Yeah, thanks for being here, man, and have
But
you on again.
appreciate you, bro. Yeah, thank you, man. It was cool going on this trip down memory lane with you, bro. I'll just continue on the background.
All right, all right.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Much
All right,
love.
have a good night, brother. We'll talk soon, huh?
You too, bro. For sure. Most def.
All right. God bless
All
and
right.
much love.
God bless and much love, bro.
E. So, just we're gonna continue here with y'all here, and I'm extending an invite to a bonus guest. So we'll see what happens. And where am I? First stream is always the trickiest. I remember my first stream, but it gets easier the more often you do it. Yeah, I believe so. I've been tinkering around, and yeah, I'm not afraid in front of the camera. It's just like multitasking this stuff that I'm getting used to. But I love your show, and yo, all you people watching right now live or in the future, if you're watching this catching up, follow the ambassadorial wing right here. Especially if you love Babylon 5. You got this wonderful series where you guys are like talking about each Babylon 5 episode, I think in order. That's just so fun. I love watching that. Thank you for doing that, man. Really appreciate that. Good stuff. That's like the best show ever. Best thing ever. Da, 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 da. We forgot about this picture. I'm pointing out that looks like a mother box right behind him. That's cool. Da, da, da. Remember when Snyder posted this? Now I used to share everything Snyder posted on Vero, like fast, but I feel I don't need to do that anymore. Um, it's really cool because I think since we're getting it, I don't feel like I need to get too much spoilers. I don't know. I drew this live on Instagram. I think I drew it in like 20 minutes. Forgot. Where's the X? Oh, there's the X. How y'all doing? I'm gonna be wrapping this up. So if you feel like you need to go leave, go for it. Don't worry. This is way too long. Hey, that was the first watch party I went to, I believe. I saw that was cool. Ohio Dave was hosting that. That was pretty neat. Had a good time there. And then I think they did a bunch of others after to um, promote stuff and get the movement going. This is my little personal favorite of mine. What's up, Warner Brothers? Boy Kojay here. Just to let you know, you guys been spending so much time trying to see what the audience wants, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, for 2 years, all that's been trying to tell you, release the Snyder Cut. Bam. November 17th, 2019. I remember those days, yo. I remember those days. Yep. That's when everyone tweeted. And here, I think what? What is that? Photo shared Koji on what? That's weird. I clicked on it. How come there's no picture? There we go. That was weird. Y'all saw that. What is this? 10 hours ago, Warner Brothers followed Zack Snyder. Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go. That's why I posted that. I thought that was interesting that time. When was that? November 21st, 2019. I wonder if discussions started that day. I think they did. I think that's why Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, everyone tweeted release the Snyder Cut to get that popping on that day specifically. And yeah, it's very important. Very important. Live continues. We got more posts from Zack Snyder, November 26, 2019. I can't wait to see William Dafoe in Snyder Cut. I do more silly memes. This is when I'm starting to leave memes. It's not my thing, and we have Dr. Meme Hatton, so I really don't need to do much. Here we go. There we go. This is the beginning. November 27th, 2019. 1 year Sourcewell is coming. Wow. I gotta tell my boy 44 about that. Dang, 1 year Source. Now, if you don't know, one of my best friends in the movement is Parademon 44, Return of the Cool. And he and I are like night and day. Like he's day, I'm night, and or whatever you want to call it. I'm more optimistic and he's more realistic. So we have this good yin and yang vibe going on. And this is the beginning of our podcast. So if you have not checked out Sourcewell, do check them out. The playlist is on my YouTube channel, which is what you're watching right now. If you're watching this. So yeah, just scroll down, find Sourcewell, have at it. We've been documenting and going over everything, our thoughts and opinions of the movement from this day on. So this was pre-announcement when this started. So it's kind of interesting. And we went hard on Jeff Johns all the time because dude gets away with too much. Giving some love to the Snyder family. See, adoption is beautiful. People don't realize that's in when you get a step parent or step child, in a way that's an adoption too. Family is built from true love in the heart, you know what I mean? And not just genetics and whatnot. Oh, there's just love from the podcast. Rob Carlin always giving love. See, I go on to do more with my podcast that I still need to do more on. It just comes out once in a blue moon. Oh, what? Zack Snyder like my foot. This can't be mine. Oh, this is Rob Carlin's. He sent me this. Yeah, see again, secondhand Zack crack, which is good. I just hope he likes all the hard work we done. You know, individually, everyone. I'm sure he does. I drew this for Rob Liefeld because he was supporting the Snyder Cut for a good while. Oh, more of my cosplay. This is the best picture of me as Quan Chi. Blah blah blah. Oh, here we go. The FA Cup. Your boy writes the check because I was treasurer of that, working with Will Rollins and Carlos Pro, where we sent the money to AFSP for all the work we did for the FA Cup, bringing it up and getting Release Snyder Cut shown in football, aka soccer, something Zack Snyder really likes too. So, pretty bring. Oh, appreciate the love, man. Ah. Yeah, I'm trying. Hopefully, you got to check out my Babylon 5 stuff. I'll show that. I haven't touched that in a while. I did write a Babylon 5 fiction once upon a time, and my Babylon 5 fan fiction was going to take place in the year 2259 up to 2263, I think. Yeah. It was supposed to be another 5-year arc, but starting at season 2 and then past season 5, because I felt there's more story in season 5 that they could have done, you know? But, anyways, Babylon 5 Talk, that's a different show. We'll save that for then. And what's this? Oh, Janta. Oh, was this when she wished? Oh, was this from my birthday? Wait, what's she doing? A great human being. Oh, okay. She's just being nice. I don't want to stroke my ego. I don't know. I feel shy. I don't know. Don't look at me. And Sarnoff, please release a Snyder cut. Another flyby with flyby. Is that a good word? I don't know. Of the hashtag for One Brothers to see. I was obsessed with 214. See, I was taking pictures of 214 everywhere. Subway. This is when Subway was on board with us. December 22nd, 2019. The mystery of Mr. Kojay's mask. It's no mystery. You can find it. I just don't tell it. Lucha Libre Law. Anyways, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, this is when Subway was starting to tweet, release a Snyder cut, and we were supporting them and buying all these sandwiches. So that was cool. That's why in my pro wrestling Snyder cut series, you'll see I have that release a Snyder cut sponsors and Subways on there, even though they just showed love. That's enough of a sponsor. I don't know. I just missed lightsabers in Fortnite. That was the best. And oh, look, see, runtime is key for knowing exactly which version is a director's cut or not. That's why numbers are so important for people who love director's cuts. I love director's cuts as soon as I discovered them with Highlander 2, the Renegade edition or whatever. And then I was like, whoa, there's director's cuts? Let's follow them. And they've always been better. So yeah. Here we go. What's the secret of the Holy Grail? The Snyder cut, the director's cut. Not specifically that number, I guess, apparently. And then this dawned upon us. The logo. Acha. He posted and people liked it. That was cool. Love it. Remember this one? I forgot who did it. Ah, okay. So there you go. You get to see my bozo face without the mask on. That was so old. Ooh, gritty times. All right, so I do break it up. You can't. Oh, you know what? You're right. They are a lot of work, but I would like to revisit again. And I want to do some kind of video, either stop motion or something, and do it some kind of animated or narrated. But I wanted to be in video form. But one day, Kosh. One day. And here we go. We go to a house show. It's now the holidays. My love to you guys with me and my family. There you go. This is when Zack Snyder posted the black suit picture with Henry Cavill. Wow. Let's put it this way. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, he will have a black suit. I love it. That was January 3rd of what? Oh, January 3rd, 2020. We're in this year now. It's crazy to think that COVID hasn't happened yet in this timeline looking back. Zack Snyder, he posts this. Epic AFSP. I love it. Giving love right there. Seeing all over. An important game too. Good times, good times. Oh, I posted this just to show the people there's more than one way to make a comic book film or a film based off of a comic book or graphic novel. It's not rigid. People should stop thinking rigid. Another thing for the podcast source wall, but I like this picture because it shows like a real grit and realness of these characters and the world that they inhabit, which I really enjoy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just saw this. Fun fact, I am an adoptee. So yeah, adoption is awesome. Parents weren't bad people or anything, just not cut out to be raised a child, but I got a great family. Hey, that's beautiful. My uncle, he adopted his child, and my auntie is amazing. And I can't even adoption doesn't even hit in the mind. It's just like, oh, that's like your origin tale of how you came to be. Like how did your parents meet? Kind of like that. To where you know family is like blood, whether it's biological or not. You just create that bond, that love, and which is another reason I like Superman because he comes from an adoptive family upbringing and whatnot and all that. Okay, I'm just gonna stop looking at me. I'll do this so I don't miss the chats. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. This has nothing to do with Snyder Cut. It's just Goku. That's awesome. Aha. And here's an important video too. There's nothing really important saying, but I went to represent the release of Snyder Cut at this movement and awareness of no hate. All for equality. That's something I'm big about. And I don't like politics. I like messages, so that's where I draw the line. But I like the message of no hate, and they were really cool. I told them about the movement while I was waiting in line. Everyone there got either excited or appreciative of Release the Snyder Cut. And my picture with Release the Snyder Cut hat, they let me keep it on because I'm expressing myself to to be in the collection of all the supporters of no hate for all time. And they see Release the Snyder Cut right there. So yeah, a lot of my friends and family, my mentors of the gay community, and I love them, so I'll fight alongside with them. I don't think you have to be of the same uh, orientation, faith, or whatever to stand up for other people who just want to be free to be who they are. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was glad to take part in that and represent the movement at the same time because I feel they're all together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are slices of my life right there. What I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm obsessed with 214. I keep seeing it in my ammo when I play games. So yeah, there you go. La Parka when he passed away. This is Cut fans paid for banner in Middlesbrough versus Tottenham soccer game with 40,000 people in attendance and millions watching at home. Half of the raised money was donated to American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Beautiful. Beautiful. Zack Snyder drops this image. Uxus. We're just getting so much more depth here. Looking back, I could see how he's paving the way to hype us up for what's coming. And then around January 14th, 2020 is when we see this thing that makes everyone interested that Snyder Cut's coming, or are they going to incorporate everything? This is the first step to that multiverse or whatever they want to do. And there's my picture from No Hate campaign. You don't need to speak it. Silence. This is just a beautiful thing. Hi, Bruce. Hope you know I would never let anything happen to you. You're more than just my partner. You're my brother. I know. We're family. See, I love the brotherhood of Superman Batman. And there we go. All these beautiful people. There's your boy Kojay at the bottom right here. That's on the website for all time. What? Oh, I thought there was another picture. But anyways, yeah. I'm obsessed with this 214 at that time. More pictures from Ryan Choi, the character. Now I don my Snyder Cut Fighters, where I put more work into it. So that became a show. You could definitely check that out on my YouTube channel. Me being silly again. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Tinder. My most sexiest pic. I love it. Now here's another campaign, much like what I did for the orphans in Sri Lanka. A good friend and sister, she Lena, she made this for students to have art supplies and help them continue being artists. Because art education is something that's always first cut, either art or music. Um, that's just kind of wrong, how art is always like the the last thing of importance. You know what I'm saying? So it should be the other way around, in my opinion. I think we'd be feeling a lot different nowadays. Comparisons, there's a million of these because the visual storytelling is just very gripping. This one person did an amazing Japanese version of a Snyder Cut poster. Yoro Kovu, follow them, check them out. They got more amazing stuff in other movies too. Zack Snyder wants to watch the Villainess at that time. Now I was just going back because I don't know why. When I do Vero, it always shows me like 3 days ago. It's never the new stuff. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to work the app or something. But this is a really great film. A lot of gritty, in your face action. This whole movie, all the fight scenes in this is Batman warehouse scene level and more. It makes sense why Zack Snyder enjoys this, because I think a lot of the camera tricks you see in this film, and for him to post this, and after owning and seeing this film, or seeing it then owning it, blah blah blah, I could see a different hyped, fast-paced energy that we see in the stunt team from Snyder Cut that we're going to see in the Snyder Cut. It's going to be amazing, because if he likes films like that, that's what we're going to see. Oh, and here's my submission to the poster contest. It's very simple. It's very choppy. Hell no, I was not going to win. But I'm proud of my contribution, because my idea of this was that the Blu-ray or movie. Eh, eh, eh. Okay, bad example. Uh, uh. By the way, the air cut is right here. Get this book. Read it. You'll love it. Super Sentai. Okay, not enough show and tell. But the idea was that like there would be a slipcase over the movie, and it would be cut out Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then you open the slipcase, and it's just a collage, black and white, with some colored pictures here and there, just to give kind of shape and form for the eye to look at. And when you put the slipcase over, you just see the pictures behind it. And I thought it'd be cool. You open it, and then the back picture, you see a picture of everyone's Twitter, whatever handle from other kind of apps. And then you just see the whole Snarka movement inside. That was the idea, but of course, it's a poster, not a Blu-ray cover. But I want this on Blu-ray. That's why I want to encourage that. Oh, man. Yes, check out the Villainess. Now, the interesting thing in the Villainess, they have two actresses playing the main character, because the character is a spy trained, kind of like Jason Bourne. But at one point, she goes through plastic surgery to hide her identity or hide away from some people. And so you have two actresses playing the story. It's really interesting. It's really cool. I do like it. Highly recommend it. It's cool. So moving along, I'm rocking Air Cut now. When I notice Harley Quinn is brought back, so that's cool. I do my review of the hoodie when I finally get it. That was cool. We're gonna keep that on mute. I get sick of. I got a little tired of hearing about this clown too much when I hear him talk. But I do love that. I think that is my favorite thing I've ever owned of the Snyder Cut movement. Hey, me, my sister, my little niece, the light of my life. Now, this is important. When was this? February 10th. So that means we were there February 9th. Because I post stuff the day after when I'm there. I'm too busy at the show. So we're at, what is it, SmackDown? Or Raw? No, that's Raw. Because Asuka's there. She's on Raw. Okay, so that is before COVID happened. I got really sick in March. I did not have COVID, thankfully. But this is really pivotal, because this is the best of my signs work. I showed you my favorite with Dwayne Johnson, but definitely this show, Raw, I did the best, because I brought this sign. After I went to Raw, I was like, yo, look for my sign, people, blah, 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 blah. And then it gets seen on TV. right there, and I take a picture of it. Look, you can see my sister, my niece. Now I'm not holding it over my head so you can't see my face because there's a little child behind me. I'm not gonna block a child from seeing the show. What the hell? So I just blocked my own face. Who cares, right? Movement first. Y'all know who it is, anyways. And then the next day, fam, the next day, this happens. Our good boy Jacob Torres. I haven't talked to you in a while, Jacob, but I hope you're well. I see you on. I just don't talk a lot on Vero anymore. I don't know, but uh, I should hit you up soon, Jacob. But yeah, you posted this, and I actually found out about this through him. And Justice League. There's an article from comicbook.com. Did they say some good things or bad things about Snyder in the past? But now, whatever it is, they're saying good stuff right here. Snyder Cut sign popped up. Boom. And there are actually two articles that, oh, there's multiple picture. There we go. So there's that article. A fan movement of Warner Brothers to release the Snyder Cut in 2017. Justice League was made. And so yeah, more of the story happens. Connor Casey, thank you. I'm so glad you wrote this and saw it. There it is. That's from the article. I took a screen capture on my phone. That's why it's up and down. And yeah, I was proud, so I shared it too. But there was another article that came out. So two places. I think it's Heroic Hollywood. They also wrote about it, but there. Then here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hold up. Let me see what's going on. What's up, Kevin? What'd you say? I still plan to blow up my copy of Justice. You know what? If you do something to that movie, make a video. I threw mine in the trash. And I hated that release because when you watch the making of, they cut Snyder out of everything. It's like they were hardcore blacklisting him. It's so ooh. I just ooh. Yeah. Triggered. So anyways, for the arts competition by RT Snyder Cut, I wanted to contribute and I wanted to shoot a music video just to show off the clothing. But then I don't know if I did a good job with showing off the clothing. I just made a music video. But I'm very proud of this because we met, me and my homegirl Taylor, we met for only an hour. I'm sorry, 2 hours. And she and I collabed with choreography. Then that Thursday night, this is pivotal because that Thursday night, the infighting exploded. Because what happened with RT Snyder Cut, I think some people were voted out, and those people retaliated for whatever reason. Maybe they were angry because this is a very emotional movement. But it was obviously it's a personal matter because they were the admins. But ever since then, the infighting has just continued even to today. Hashtag Us United is nice, but I see people weaponizing it. That's why I said on Four Nerds, if we're going to make change, we have to be the change. So if someone's coming at you with negativity, don't retaliate. It's going to be hard, but don't retaliate. And if you feel like you need to get back at someone for something, don't. If you feel like questioning, just don't anymore because it's come to a part where any trying to fix it, any way to fix it or attack someone or defend yourself is just not fixing anything. We just need to take a step back, let everything calm down, and then talk to people in private. This public stuff, it just seems like everyone's just trying to get fame on one side to overthrow the other side and force some kind of like the world only makes sense if you force it to. You can't think like that. But anyways, I remember that's when that started. So I shot this one night all in LA from 8 p.m. No, we started late. We started at 8:30 p.m. We shot at Studio City, North Hollywood, and then went to downtown to finish shooting on location. And we didn't finish shooting until like 2 a.m. So I took everyone to Mel's Diner. Then we just ate, and then I got home around 4 a.m. Started uploading the footage, then went to work. Came home, took a nap, woke up, and edited the whole thing. Then posted it just in time the next day for the RT Snyder Cut Arts Festival. I'm very proud of this work, and yeah, it did pretty well. Do I have any? Here's my brand new. You can see that. Great reminder, Kojay. This is all about more than an awesome Zack Snyder film, but about people support. Oh, good. This dance video by Lord Kojay is truly Nirvana. I love it. Oh, thank you, Damien. Kojay, this is fire. Da 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 da. Spreading love and positivity. That's what we're all about. Oh, that makes me happy. Hey, Taylor, she even dropped in. Okay, I didn't know I needed something like this in my life, but I do now. That's awesome. I forgot about these. See, I think we get so tied up we don't look at how far we've gone. Renato! I love this guy. He's my homie. Love the style of my friend Genuine. Well, if they're homies, it's kind of. But some people I don't talk to a lot, like this person. Love all the efforts and passion you put into RT Snare. I mean, release the Snyder Cut on a daily basis, and love all the amazing fan and artist. Very unique. What we come to say more. I'm mumbling because I can't take compliments too well. But yo, oh, Kirchman, I know you. I know you. And then it made it onto the Vero video finalist number 4, Fantastic Four, retweeted and loved. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hey, got some TPZ love there too. That's cool. I think that's back when everyone liked Kojay. I think some people don't like me because some of my friends have gone to really heated fights with other people. So I think by politics, by association, I'm guilty. But that's okay. I mean, I don't want to make anyone's day bad if my presence reminds them of something unresolved. It's okay. We'll all get together in the end, somehow. Good stuff right there. Chris Breezy. I guess. All right. And more Subway love. Oh, that's just a Sonic the Hedgehog one. What is this? Stuntman Mike, my boy, Jim, who is now the Muay Thai champion in Snyder Cut Fighters. Oh yeah, Ambassador Kosh, if you're still here, I do have a title dedicated to Babylon 5, and it's a cool fight because you fight like Mutari, law and rules. I love it. Anyways, I remember the first time I saw Lord Kojay. It was at the BVS screening at SnyderCon. I thought to myself, who is this luchador sitting in the first row next to that Japanese girl who keeps asking questions? That's Lady Genevieve. Little did I know he would be one of our most fiercest warriors. Oh man, thank you. I love this guy. I love talking about 80s action movies with him. He's on point. Oh, that's right. So, I want to thank Anthony Fabrizio actually because he's the one that delivered these to the Snyders for me. Now here's the thing with these hats. I gift them to people. If you want one, you have to DM me and you get on this list because I buy the hat. It's about 25 bucks to 35 bucks depending on the make, especially if it's new era. I don't know if you can see that. And I pay for the custom print and you or I will pay the shipping. But either way, I'm actually losing like 11 to 20 bucks on these a pop, even if you buy it. So pretty much all you do is buy the hat and I'll send these to you if you want them. But yeah, but what I have been doing is I have gifted them to people. So I remember he bought 2 of these and I made 1 extra for Deborah Snyder and released my cut. Obviously, that's for Zack Snyder. So he told me that they were delivered to the Snyders very well. So they have them somewhere. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I just want to give them love, hype if they feel it. Then moving along, this is one of my favorite adventures in the Snyder Cut movement. I drive my ass all the way in February 22nd. I did post this night as it was happening to see my boy Miguel. He's also in Snyder Cut Fighters. Hold on, I see a comment. What is this? I rock with everybody in the movement. I don't adopt anyone else's beef. Honestly, Kevin, when I look at the problems in the infighting, it's honestly, it sucks to see our friends fight each other and people who work together disagree. But it's a combination of, I think different people have different goals in the movement, and different people are just different people. But regardless of what, the problems are personal. I think if anyone has a problem, they need to resolve it. They need to do it in private, because coming public just seems like um, you want people to see it, and by accident it does become about clout, because you're like, look, everyone, this person said this, or whatever. Because whatever tactics people have been doing for over a year almost has not worked. So why continue it? So I just think that there's just a better way to go about things. And when people say there are two sides, no, that's wrong. There are no sides. It's just a person and a person have a personal dispute that they can't solve. And we can only advise and be there for our friends. Make sure that they're not hurt, they're not sad. Make sure their mental health is okay. Because it just sucks. But, we'll figure it out in time. Have faith. But just don't engage. My friends, people don't like my friends, or people I don't know who are fighting, just don't engage in conflict anymore, because everyone's already made up their minds at this point. That's why I don't think a hashtag or movement will solve it. Just be the change. That will solve it. This revolution will not be tweeted. I said that before. But moving along. Hey, here's my cousin. We just got married, by the way, this a month ago. So congratulations, brother, cousin. So this is an event, an underground lucha libre event by Pro Wrestling Revolution, where one of the guys working it is my boy Miguel, and he's the biggest Snyder Cut fan in San Jose, Northern California. People know him. By the time I got there, everyone working the show, they were hyped for the Snyder Cut. That's thanks to Miguel. Props to him, bro. You're gonna see him on one of my podcasts, so real soon. I hope so. But I go there rocking the Snyder Cut, enjoying lucha libre, my favorite style of pro wrestling, and pro wrestling. It's like the best night ever. This was one of the best moments in the movement for me. No factions, no tribes, no squads, no cliques, no this. Not even Zack Snyder was present. Just me and my boy. And it was the best moment for me in the Snyder Cut movement, because I got to enjoy pro wrestling and the movement, and just give nothing but love. And I meet someone. Bam. Cain Velasquez. Ha ha. He's so cool. He's so laid back. He loves the art of lucha libre. He does it himself too. But he's just hanging there with his family, enjoying the show, giving love to the people around and want to take a picture. Zack Snyder working on his birthday. He's working on Snyder. And you see him taking a little picture, bootlegging his own stuff. And I had a little theory. All right, I thought the poster contest, they would announce it, but they didn't. Whoop-de-doo. I was wrong. No big deal. Here's the other picture of me and Zack, because we took two. That was great. Here's the winner of the poster contest, Mighty Pegasus. Victor, I know where you are right now. I think I know where you are right now. And I think Snyder Cut related stuff is happening and wrapping up in a really good way. And you're seeing it, brother. And props to you, Victor. Congratulations. You've earned it. Not a better person I could think of could earn it, except me. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I'm glad you earned it. And bro, no spoilers. Don't tell me shit. No, seriously, I don't like spoilers. It's a moment. Oh, we could talk about video games all day. Life is going on. This is important. Hana Kimura, the one in with the pink elbow brace. Love her. Still do. We'll touch that in a little bit. More Easter eggs people find while waiting for the Snyder Cut. We watch Man of Steel and BVS with such intent, microscopic study that we see almost every detail now. Even this BVS manufactured super germ that could End humanity, and then they move it up in here. But it was in BVS first, so Zack Snyder props, baby. Snyder Cut Fighters starts to expand its roster. I'm proud of that. Now, COVID pandemic has definitely hit, and everything changes. It actually helps put pressure. Okay, now this isn't my video game, but I want to give props to both Jeff Purdy and Hamad. Um, they contribute ridiculous amounts of money to the billboard event for San Diego Comic-Con to make that actually happen. Talking thousands of dollars, and these guys can sacrifice or afford it. I can't afford all the seats at pro wrestling. I was having a top ramen diet for a while. I had so many carbs. So just to get close in camera range to hold my sign. But these guys, I think they went above and beyond. And I don't want to hear any negativity of so and so bought their way into the movement. No. We all donated and contributed to be here in the movement. People backstabbing friends, that's wrong. These guys didn't do no wrong. If anything, they helped give us that push to carry on forward. These guys will always be heroes for that. I don't care what people say. That's the way it is. Zack Snyder keeps dropping footage and images for the Snyder Cut. Now, this is interesting because there's a visual effect going on, but we see Ray Fisher doesn't have his CG on. So I'm very interested on that. That's like a regular physical practical effect. Because in the beginning of Watchmen, everyone was actually moving slowly, and then Larry Fong was dimming the light to make it look like a slow shutter speed or some slow flash of a light. Shutter speed, what am I thinking? Some more of this, some more images by Zack Snyder. We're in March 2020, March 21st. Vero, BVS 4 years, watch party. I think this is when he announced something. He announced that this is when he's like, yo, I think it would be good to see what happens to these guys. And then just cuts off or something. That was a clever tease, Mr. Zack Snyder. Oh, there's just Snyder Cut Fighter stuff. Love these two. Look at that scene. Even in the background, they have all these important little details and books. You miss that depth, you know. Cyborg was supposed to come out April 3rd, 2020. That hurts. That hurts because I feel like we've lost so much. Dr. Memehan, mad love, he made this. Okay, those are the two articles from my sign being seen. And that's the last time I was able to go see a live pro wrestling show. And then pandemic happened. Folks, it shouldn't need to be said, but if someone calls a movie a masterpiece and you disagree, it is not your job to correct them, nor is it your place to make them feel bad. Let them enjoy what they like and be glad there's enough variety in this world for all of us. That's a good tweet. But also, I know this guy has been very harsh on criticism, harsh with his criticism to other films to make it seem like, why are you even saying this when you don't believe it? But again, that could be context. Everyone reads things online out of context. So, but this is still just a good thing. This is something I found interesting. So you see those three doors and windows, or three doors, and it's all over the world. And then you see it in that BVS thing. And knowing Zack and him with mythology and religion, I wouldn't be surprised. Mighty Pegasus hooks me up with this. Let's look at that. That's cool. Sorry, that's just self-promotion. Beautiful art someone else did that Zack Snyder posted. Awesome. That's my Wonder Woman. She's a warrior. Oh, I see someone joined the party. Hey, Amit Prasad. How you doing, man? Welcome. Dosto. Everyone's welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm just reminiscing. I should be wrapping this up soon, though. It's going a little bit too long. Now, this is important because I'm stressed out about the movement. I need to unstress. Where I go, I start rewatching Babylon 5. April 11th, I'm watching Babylon 5 and all of its glory. Because when you're lost, you go to the one place that defines you, inspires you, entertains you, makes you think. For me, Babylon 5 is the number one thing of everything. And then I post this because this is the order I tried watching it in. Okay, granted, I actually skipped Crusade and Legend of Rangers. I kind of hate Legend of Rangers, even though Jakar is in it. If anything, I just watch Jakar scenes and that's it. But well, the Minbari in Legend of Rangers is awesome. But anyways, I watched it in this order. And I never watched it in this order before. I had my own order, so this was fun. And when I found out James Bodie was into Babylon 5, then we both watched it together. Oh, snap. All right, this is not Snyder Cut, but we'll have to go back into that later. But here we go. More stuff. My stuff keeps going. Now it's funny. I wish my mother happy birthday, but then everyone thought it was my birthday, so they started giving me happy birthday wishes. And this was nice because I think this was the last time I was really cool with everybody. Like there's a Vero crowd, and I think they are more the people I know in Vero are also the people who my friends fight with a lot and disagree with a lot. So I think the Vero crowd couldn't have me around. So politically, they had to kick me out, and some of them had blacklisted me, blocked me, or whatever. I mean, it's okay. Whatever makes it happy. I got over it. And I just want to give a shout out to my boy Bob. He's a pro wrestler. I think he's retired now, but he's got some shows online you could check out. Mad love to him. Oh, I was 214 when I liked it. Film Gob. By the way, follow Film Gob if you know what God Life's about. This was just fun. A bunch of us just talking about Snarka, and it happened that we were all drinking that night. So we all took pictures and shared it with each other. So I think that was fun. I think this is an old picture. I just really wanted to share it to bring more light and love to Babylon 5. This is just a really good moment of a Superman comic book where you want to teach a guy a lesson who was shooting at people. More sketch art. Oh, here's another thing. Harley Quinn animated series pokes fun at release the Snyder Cut fanboys. I'm not a fan of this one. In a new clip, the episode is available to stream tomorrow on the DC Universe. So check it out. They promote it before the episode airs. They know we're big. At that time, that's a huge thing. They know we're big. Whether it's insulting or not, it doesn't matter. They took notice. And we turned it into an event. Other people turned an event. I didn't turn an event, but they did. It was good. I had more people to the roster of Snarka. My boy Brent, he really wanted to take on Shazam. So I was like, hey, you got to. You got to. Now, I did skip over my podcast, but I feel that deserves some recognition now that I'm thinking about it, going back, because they were made before the Snyder Cut was coming out. You know what I mean? So essentially, what I want to do with Kojay's Corner, I didn't know about Jody's Corner when I was making this, but honestly, for me, a corner is a corner of a wrestling ring. You're my tag team partner. You're on my squad. We got each other's back. We're going to be a team and get this done, right? So these are the first 4 podcast episodes. One was just me. One is my boy Yokai Robo. We're reminiscing about video games. And then the Snyder Cut, I have this wonderful episode with Peely Swain where I talk about his life, where he came from. And he's blessed my show by showing up. Go Deep has given me a lot of courage and an open mind and confidence to go about my show. So I give him a lot of love and respect, because I don't think I would be as vocal or confidently vocal if it wasn't for his show Go Deep. And his show Go Deep has put a lot of people on the map. So you may agree with him or not. I mean, he and I, we don't agree on a lot of things, but we always got respect and love for each other. And he's done a lot for this movement. And I think he deserves a lot more credit than some people are giving him. Regardless of what you think of what you agree with every now and then. But yeah, that was good. But the showrunner for the Harley Quinn show had publicly supported the Snyder Cut and even tweeted the hashtag. Yes, they did. I just did not like the execution. But I love, see, that's the thing about positivity. Now, imagine if we took it as an insult, like I did. But imagine if I acted out and we all acted out on it would just be, oh, no, no. But what we did is like, well, thank you for checking us out and, making a nod to us in some way or form, right? Shape or form. Because then when they did the nod, we turned in the movement, people in the movement. I think I know who too. I'm not sure anymore because we had a friendship breakup. But they put it together and made it a charity event, and it did great. And we turned negative into a positive. And isn't that what Borg life is about? Stand with Ray Fisher. So what happened to 44? Yo, he's waiting for that PS5. He's picking it up soon. I don't think he wanted to be on today. I think he just wanted to hang out and talk about video. I talk to him all the time, but he'll be back. He's cool. He's chill. I think he's just doing his thing. So we're back over here. And this is Throwback Thursday. And little brother. I don't know why that just makes me happy, but that was the moment we were there. Okay, what is this? I don't believe this darkness will endure. Faramir, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. I just think that's beautiful. Yep. Mother's Day. I add more people to Snyder Cut Fighters. I do a video there. I think this is just funny if you put the helmet upside down and make a face. All right, sorry. Distracted. And moving on. I like this post. I have a million thoughts when it comes to Fiona. She is the movement. She didn't ride the wave. She made the tsunami. Observing her was like being in the presence of a deity, a divine being. I'm not gassing when I say Fiona saved Zack Snyder. Thank you, Fiona. It's true. She was taking a lot of hits, a lot of hate for the movement, with little people backing her up. It's so easy to jump in now after a victory has won, I just remember those times. That's why I'm just kind of happy we've come this far. Now, shout out to my boy Zod Rider. He has the graces, the beautiful opportunity to have me on this show, and it meant a lot to me. I don't even know. I forget what I said, but I was just being real, just opening up and talking about the Snyder Cut because this was the day before the Man of Steel watch party, the day before the announcement. And we weren't really sure the announcement was coming, but we could feel it, but we just didn't want to commit to it because we already always kind of did that before, and then we just like, oh, at the end. So it was really hard to believe in a good thing, even when we believed the most that it would happen, right? So that is a really good show. Listen to that episode. It would be kind of interesting because it was a day before the announcement. So in a way, this is the last podcast in the world of doubt. Not doubt, but the world of hiatus of the Snyder Cut. The last day of release of Snyder Cut. Because when it was announced, it's just Zack Snyder's just like the Snyder Cut, Hashtag the Snyder Cut. And I gotta put this up here. I will always back up Fifi. Everyone should. Her trials and tribulations is what brought us here. So then after the announcement, look at this. All right, I want to see the timestamps on this. Ah, shit, there's no timestamp here. I posted May 19th. All right, back up a bit. My birthday's May 17th. When I blow out the candles, every year for a while, for 3 years, I said, please release the Snyder Cut. May 17th, right? May 18th. No, May 19th. I post this. And then, what is it, the next day? May 20th? Boom, my heart breaks with joy. My sword, oh, this is my writing. Next night we did it, homie. Thank you, everyone who fought for and believed in. Release the Snyder Cut. There we go. That's the last tweet. Send off. Oh, I see my homies here. Marvel to DC. Yo, follow them. They're fun. They're a good account on Instagram. All right, so I got the news while I was at work. So I couldn't even see the thing. And my boy, Rob Carlin, mad props love to you, Rob Carlin. I love you, brother. He was recording all the little moments of the whole like Q&A session. And he was sending to me on WhatsApp, and I got to watch those on my break. Such joy. But it was actually also Dr. Me Manhattan who hit me up, who messaged me and said, yo, it's coming out. The announcement happened. And I was shaking. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't talk right for about a minute. And it was just like the heart was beating, you know what I mean? And it was just a really, really good moment that, yeah, I'll always remember. And thank you, Rob Carlin, for keeping me up to date with the emotions and the moment. Thank you, Dr. Me Manhattan, for letting me know too. Both you guys. Thank you. And then I got home after work, I dressed up, and I made this video. So it's a little late in reaction, but still sincere. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh. I was at work all day while all this went down. You already know this is no news bulletin, but we did it. At least it's not a cut. We did it, everyone. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words. My boy, Rob Collins, and my boy, Dr. Manhattan, because you hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I miss that house. Mikey Pegasus, shout out to you, buddy. I don't know what to say, really. I just had to make a video. Okay. You can watch that whole thing. That's on my channel. So days later, unfortunately, that Friday, so I'm happy, so happy. But then that Friday, get news that Hana Kimura, pro wrestler, Japanese pro wrestler, she took her life. She lost her life to suicide. Cyberbullying and online bullying got the best of her. So it's weird because my favorite pro wrestler dies that Friday after the greatest announcement happens, and I'm just kind of numb that whole weekend. I couldn't enjoy Release a Snyder Cut because this broke my heart. It still does. The fact that she died through suicide was a harsh reality that we have really, if we really were supporting the movement, it was not just to get a movie in our collection, but artistic integrity that goes across the board everywhere, not just film. Suicide awareness to stop suicide, mental health, we can't bully each other, and also we got to be there for each other because look what happened. It's like, it is a huge victory. Don't get me wrong, it's a huge victory, but at the same time, it's like there's more work to do. And I forgot who I was talking to, but I did say that to this person. I was like, yo, I think if we're going to have the endurance to do this for another 5 years, because at the time I didn't know it was going to be released, or when it was going to be released, I should say. But I was telling them, I was like, if this is going to be like, if we're going to have to do this for 5 years, we have to embody everything that we're standing for, not just the movie, but suicide prevention, mental health, artistic integrity. You know what I mean? So, and in a way, appreciation of other people voicing themselves. So it's like this oneness of all of us, and it feels like we still have a lot of work to do, even though we have the movie out. Yes, promote it. It's cool. Keep the hype alive. I love it. I'm down with that. But at the same time, we're forgetting a lot of the themes that we should be practicing, that we should be embodying, not just for a certain due date, but for the rest of our lives, if we're really going to make a change. And I'm trying to practice and lead, not lead, but live by example. I know leaders. So, anyways, we got some love to the channel. Thank you for coming in, Maximilian. Hi, there's no sound when you play this video. Yeah, this video is not a video, it's just a picture. I just want to talk, sorry. But let me know if there's no sound in the next video I play, okay? Thanks for letting me. So then here we go, new fighter. I actually bring Fiona into Snyder Fighters. I finally got the AOK. Black Lives Matter happens. Now, again, I'm not into the politics of things. I'm into the message of things, because I think politics takes away a lot of good messages, and people use messages to push politics. So you just got to find the middle way. But yeah, here we go. Blackpink is doing stuff, so I'm just got some bonus stuff happening around. I post this is still getting a lot of love. Joss Whedon reportedly trash talked Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League in front of the cast and crew, causing an uncomfortable environment during reshoots, revealed by a visual effects artist. Now, after the event, this is July 3rd. We are now getting information coming out, and we see the tables turn. What is this? No, the other one before. Ooh, the other one before. Oh, you mean you mean this one? Can you hear that? Let me know if you heard sound there. I'd appreciate it. But moving on. But that's also on my page. You could check that out too. Nasco makes this art for everybody, or a lot of us. So that's cool. Mighty Pegasus graces. I commissioned him to do this beautiful art thing, and he gave me a good deal. Still a beautiful penny, and every penny's worth it. In fact, I think he gave me a crazy steal deal, because this is a work of art. He did an art picture, and I wanted to feel like Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2. He did this art for Sniper Fighters, my series to promote the movement and celebrate my friends in the movement and how far we've come. So check that out. That's on my page. It's also fun. We do the Borg Life campaign, and this is when we really start pushing for hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. This is really when it started, when we were doing the Borg Life thing. And it seems like now, since the movie's announced, we're starting to celebrate or get closer to getting to our thing. Only in this movement, the kindness, greatest people on earth. Thank you, Mighty Pegasus. Bless you. Oh, this be nice for the picture we did. Here's my first. That's an acrylic painting on a canvas. Some Babylon 5 art right there. Now, what's interesting about Justice Con, when Justice Con happened, it happened the weekend I was moving. And it took me all week to move, because my sister moved the previous week. Then my folks are moving that week while I was moving that week. So it was crazy. I couldn't catch it all, but I was able to go on. Thank you, Film Gob, your show, for the Crisis on Infinite streams, like a pre-show, maybe like the second stage to the concert. So I was glad to be there. When you play videos, you probably need to stream the sound somehow of your PC, but no worries. You said we can watch it on your channel. Okay, I should just do this. Really, no sound comes. That's odd. Yeah, I will look into it. This is my first time, so thank you very much. Oh, we're at 3 hours and 20 minutes. Holy crap. We're at like Snyder Cut length. Okay. So I guess we're gonna do this now. So we'll wrap it up. Because there's some things I want to say. Okay, that's when I was moving. So you could tell I was moving because I was going through my old stuff. I'll destroy the movie before I use a single frame that I didn't photograph. That's Zack Snyder. So yeah, and then I do this promo for my buddy Sufyan, and I actually like how this came out. I got the ISO right and the lens pretty well. It's weird because I think my other buddy was hearing it. I don't know. We'll have to look into it. And then Mighty Pegasus, he uses for a little bit. He uses my video game version of him as his pro. That's a big honor. I like this guy. I'm a big fan of his work, and he's a good friend. So I was glad he did that. So now you could just see we're all just promoting the movement, getting it going. I get back to my podcast. Do this one with Ari. So you should definitely check out her channel and that podcast. We go over that. So things start moving on. Me and my little one. Ray Fisher starts going at Warner Brothers for the conduct. So looks like he's empowered. And Jeff Johns crap. At least Aircut is now a thing also. We're wrapping it up. And I can see all my posts now are kind of reminiscent or looking back. So I think that's where we came from. Hey, look at this. This is cool. All the circles. This is kind of cool because this shows how we're connected. And this is the people you interact with. So there's Fiona's. Oh, wrong one. Fiona's, Jeff Purdy's, and you see some similar people in here and different people. And then another person's Dark Knight 83. And then more. You see how people connect, but also they're different, And I see some people I don't get along with, but I do not hate them. I'm just keeping the peace. It's all good. And then mine, Alex Gracia. So yeah, it's just like that's like looking back at all the work we did in the movement that I did, my story, and it's continuing. I'm just keeping my content going, trying to I think this is the most recent one, the Foreigners thing I did. And I did a huge pay-per-view. This is the biggest video I ever did of my pro wrestling. Check it out, please. I have a good Zack Snyder promo in there. And now we're back to today. No factions, no tribes. This movement will rise. It's a little corny, but I believe it. And oh yeah, this is nice positive stuff we're trying to do. But here's where I'm leaving today here with this. Now, I said on Four Nerds, this revolution to help the infighting and move past it is not going to be tweeted. It's like the revolution will not be televised. This revolution will not be tweeted. I really think that people should stop engaging. Whether for now, when I say silence is the best thing to do. Don't engage in the infighting, even if it's justified or not. Just don't, because it's not healthy. It's become a habit. All habits are bad, even a good habit, even though it's good. Why is a habit bad? Is because habits are things that you do without thinking. We should be thinking all the time. We should be conscious, especially online, because we don't know different cultures. We don't know tones, and a lot of things could be misread. And the fact that people go so hard and attack each other is just a little too much at this point, whether it's for justice or vengeance. It just needs to be quiet because people have already made up their mind. They're not going to prove anything. It's just going to turn into, whether it's meant or not, a fight for clout. So I think, honestly, everyone, if you don't want the infighting, just don't partake. My friends, people I don't know, enemies of my friends, or whatever, people who hate me, it's okay. Don't worry. Just don't partake in it. Just do your own thing. We can all take care of the movement. We all have strong voices. Everyone should be lifting each other up or just leaving each other alone. Just let it happen. And then when the time comes, when things are less heated up and boiled inside, less hurt, less angry, then reach out to the person one-on-one privately and then work it out. Or if not, maybe you'll find out at that time you don't need to work anything out at all. Just let each other be in their lane. So I like the hashtag Us United. I like the idea. But unfortunately, I see a lot of people have weaponized it, and they're using it to go, oh, okay, if you're not doing this, you're not part of it. Or some people are offended, like, I don't want to do that because so and so. Because some people are looking at it as just brushing stuff under the rug and ignoring it. When I say silent, I don't want things ignored. If you have something you need to work out with someone, do it on a later date. When I say silent, I just mean don't engage. But silent is not just to sweep things under the rug. Like, just let's just put it off until another day when we grow past our current hurt and just approach it in a healthier mindset. Or maybe by that time you realize you don't need to approach it at all. We'll have the movie. We'll be happy because we're talking about a lot of different people in walks of life that we just met, and then we'll go separate ways. Or some of us will still stay tight. Honestly, I don't know Zack Snyder well. I'm still a fan of his work. I'm just looking at him from my work in Hollywood, what I did, and uh, I'm just trying to do the right thing. And I'm a fan of his work. Is the guy? I'm not hero worshiping the guy. Um, I believe I want to work hard so my idols become my equals, not rivals. I think rivals is negative. You don't want to do that. But I hope one day he will be my equal as a filmmaker. That's my personal goal. I'm not looking to be the number one fan. If someone else wants to be the number one fan club, go ahead, be the number one fan club. We all just want the movie. We all want different things, doing different stuff. Some people are scoopers, and scoopers are a heavy job. You got to relay information real fast. I could not do that. People who do that, I commend you. Even people I don't like, I commend you. It's just that scoopers will do what they want. People who want to build up their brand, they'll build up their brand. It's fine. You'll often see people take credit for stuff they didn't do. I mean, we won the war, and what happens when the war is won? Then the politicians come in and they start cleaning stuff up or act like they clean stuff up. That's just human society today. But we all know what we did. We were all there. Even if we don't like each other, we all know what we did. Just let's looking back on this today, it took a while. Thank you for watching with me. But seeing everything, the whole journey, I really believe now that no hashtag is going to answer our problems. We will, just by conduct. And I think that's key. We need to focus on better conduct and just support the movie. Yeah. So I feel in a good place right now. I hope you all can be too. Um, Stop the screen share thing. Here we go. Oh, whoops. I left that on the whole time. Haha, my bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, but hey, thank you for watching this. This is my first time. Hopefully, I'll do some more. In fact, I'm going to do another series where I want to bring someone on, and I want them to tell their story of the whole Snyder Cut movement, what it meant to them, and what they're doing. And maybe come on and we'll talk about you. You know. So, uh, it's just the beginning of a lot of great things. I think it's time to celebrate. Let's not put the pitchforks down and just do what you want. If you did your hard work in here and you want to support one hashtag or not, this and that, do whatever you want because no one can take away what you've contributed. You know what I mean? So it's all good. I don't see anyone saying something in the chat. My two watchers, probably more. I don't know how this thing works, but thank you so much for watching this much. And let's take it away in a video. What do you think? Huh? I want to see if this works. Let's play. Let's send you all out on a hurrah. I'll show you my trailer I made for my fan trailer, my third fan trailer I made for the movement. Okay, and because I made two trailers to promote the movement, just to hype people up, hype myself up too. I make a lot of stuff that I want to see. So let's try this. Hopefully you can hear this. If you can't, let me know. Oh, share audio. I see the button now. Thank you. Oh my God, all this time. You guys didn't hear any of that shit. Mm. All right, lesson learned. But anyways, go to my Instagram and you can see every thing I posted and talked with audio. Oh my God, Vega's gonna laugh. He was probably wondering what the hell I was doing, but he didn't correct me. Props to you who corrected me and let me know. You've saved my show in the future. But yeah, what I was saying is I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, we will know in the future. Share audio. You guys let me know if you could hear this. There's my page. But yeah, check out my Instagram. You can check out every post I ever did. And follow, that'd be cool. Like whatever you like, it'd be dope. And oh, that's how it looks on here. Live now. Oh, whoa, there's two of them. Weird. Okay. But here's the trailer I made for you all that debuted at the end of this one. So I guess we'll end it on this one. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in another one of these. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Have a good time. And please take my message to heart. Share it with other people. Don't even tweet it. Just share it with people. Then just hopefully we'll just see people drop in the infighting. We can celebrate again, huh? We're one family, right? So let's do this.